battle. Sephiroth. Parry.
Welcome to the weekly Weaver State tournament.
2, 1, go!
First up, we have Ghost versus Apeggio. Apeggio finally on this side of the stream compared to where he normally is. I believe Ghost is newer to tournaments, at least this one. The first stock goes to Ghost. Ghost has go, which normally for Terry's that means they just die right away. And there it is. There is the Ghost dies right away once he gets go. Game looking really good for Ghost. 2-1 now. Ghost still at 0%. Apeggio getting some okay damage right now. There's go. Ghost had invincibility there. Apeggio thought he had the stock. Weird Terry behavior right now, not getting go then dying immediately. Actually winning the game with go.
Stock battle. Fox. Parry. 3, 2, 1, go!
Telling Ghost as we were loading into game that he should have played Fox since we're going to FD. Sephiroth not working out for Apeggio, so he's trying out his Fox instead. Just recently picked up. Surprised Apeggio just kind of gets back on the stage there. Well, players timing in percent, 5% on the Ghost, and then he'll have go. Fox dies. Here's the go for Terry. That killed at 69% on the first hit. Oh no. And that's 2-0 for Ghost. Apeggio accidentally falling when he didn't mean to.
Start the battle. Little man.
All right, there we go. We're now on comms. Apeggio, what'd you guys think of that last set? What'd you guys think of that?
It was crazy.
I
I saw Terry get go and then like hit a move.
Yeah, and then I died at 70 as Fox.
You were at 69, okay?
60. Okay, got it. Okay, all previous thoughts aside, let's get right into what's on the screen, which is I'm seeing the Mark Zuckerberg Shulk. I was kind of
I think
expecting
that's
the
a
Parker.
nuance.
I was expecting the Parker jigs, maybe like the plant, but did Zuckerberg select random? Because I know that that's what he did last tourney. I wouldn't be surprised if that's why I got
Maybe.
Shulk.
I'm not sure. I didn't
He's built
see.
different for that, actually. Especially since he's winning right now. To be fair, I mean, it is Jigglypuff against Big Sword. Something that Jigglypuff definitely struggles with. When it comes to the matchups that I know with Jigs, Jig likes their opponents having really narrow aerials so they can mix up on the jumps. But take a look at Shulk's forward air, see that massive arc, and it just hits wherever Jigglypuff is in the air. So it's pretty free. Looks like the damage, but not the kill.
Mark also probably thought if I pick Little Mac, I might have to fight a Jigglypuff, which is maybe the worst thing you could do.
I mean, that's up there with one of the worst things that you can do. Definitely. Maybe like a stand there. Stand there was a bad thing to do. However, Zuckerberg does do the mix-up, is able to get his punish, get that grab. So very good. Looks like he's not able to capitalize on the smash art, though. Jigglypuff, being one of the lightest characters in the game, is really good to capitalize with that smash Monado.
Oh, the rest.
Look at that, the up air rest coming from Parker. Lucky enough to get a star KO. No, I don't know if it's star KO'd, but screen KO. He got enough time to recover, you know, instead of having Shulk get out there. Shulk's dead.
He has jump.
Whoa!
Jump goes really
Zuckerberg
far.
gets those. I'll be honest, my Shulk doesn't recover that, so I am very surprised. Way to pop off with that, Mark.
I've seen enough Shulk to know he jumps far.
He does jump far. And
Is that the second rest?
Shulk jumps far, and Jigglypuff's so sleepy. Jigglypuff just needs to take that power nap. Emphasis on power, because yikes, that thing kills. Second rest to end the game. We are looking 1-0 in Parker's favor.
Well, we're going to Distant Planet.
We're going to Distant Planet.
Distant Planet.
Yep. You know, I think the pro silly people win the second we get Parkour to pick a silly stage, because we've got Summit games on the stream. We've got DK Jungle Congo Falls, all that shenanigans. We win the second we get our TO to pick one of those stages.
I think you're right.
We got to be the shoulder devil, right?
That gets him to pick a stage.
Yeah. We're
trying to get you to pick a not legal stage.
Yeah, we got to be your shoulder devils, because we totally don't have streamed matches at like Duck Hunt or Summit or anything like that.
Good luck trying to convince the TO to go.
Yeah, that's
like
what,
I said.
That's why
I said. That's when we win. We just got to be the best possible shoulder devils for this man in his righteous.
Is it an
hold himself
illegal
high.
stage if he's a TO?
It's like the saying, is it illegal if the cops aren't around? How about this? Is it illegal if the cops are doing it?
Yes.
Looks like we got the Incineroar coming out from Parker.
Those rests just too easy, so he's going to go Incineroar.
Yeah, giving himself a little bit of a nerf. Not enough mobility this time, so you can't dart in and out of Shulk's range. However, you do hit like a truck. We did see that Parker was able to get his meaningful hits in. Mark Zuckerberg is different. He just stood there. That's the second time this set, and it's worked out both times.
How do you approach, honestly?
That's the thing. You don't. You'll lose. Trying to get some more forward airs off stage, but Parker going low. That cat is running right towards the standing still Shulk.
How do you approach when
he's
standing
not learning.
still?
He is not learning.
I think he's
There's the
not
aggressive
dead.
upbeat. Tried to catch it with the counter. Trying to abuse that smash Monado, but looks like it just got off the board. Doesn't matter when you still have some of the most broken hitbox sizes in the game is Shulk. Really, really good. There's that forward air call out. Another one off stage to take the stock. I don't know if that was a misimport or if he genuinely tried to recover with side B.
Accidental side B, Mark said.
Accidental side B. It's okay. He was giving him the boost that he needs. Like, Mark Zuckerberg's
wants to
just
keep
too
it
confident.
fair.
He's like, hey,
Yeah.
listen, if you can't beat me when I'm standing still, then I'll just give you some free ones off stage, you know, just to keep things interesting. Mark's a real one for that. We get to commentate some actual content instead of a straight sweep. Almost died again. Got to be careful. I think I'm a little surprised knowing that how good he is at standing still that he's getting so many side inputs. There's shield to come out. We're looking at a stock lead on the Zuckerberg favor. Try to get some speed nair shenanigans. Is able to roll out of the way of those massive and devastating Incineroar hits. But's not going to avoid the grab.
See, it's very weird seeing Mark Zuckerberg standing still. Because when he plays
Yeah.
Little Mac, you know, he's running all over because he's Little Mac.
You're totally right. Maybe that's what's throwing Parker so off
Like,
guard. Because
he's
he's
like,
like,
I've never seen this guy
I've
stand
never
still
seen
before.
him not press a button. He can do anything at any given moment, and I won't be ready. Ooh, looks like he accidentally pivots the grab, which could have got the Incineroar standing in shield. The Incineroar looking rather scared of this Shulk. It's getting hits everywhere. Even with the throws off stage and trying to be cheeky, doesn't matter. You're able to get the air slash.
That jump.
Jump is nuts, guys. Shulk, totally not a cheater character. There we see that smash Minato again. Let's see if Zuckerberg's going to get any mileage out of it. It is almost gone, but is able to get the forward air to send off stage. Is he able to get the edge guard? He does not. And we're able to see a little bit of Incineroar percent on the board. Up tilt normally leading to things like up air, but looks like
He's just standing
Zuckerberg
there.
was
What
ready.
do you do? What do you do when he just stands there?
Ooh.
Parker's learning, though. He's adapting.
Yeah. There's those up air strings. Really good damage. Cheeky shield and air dodge. You got some more percent on the board. There's the smash Minato. A lot of your kit is going to kill here. Doesn't matter what, but looks like he's not going to risk being in smash Minato against Incineroar because Incineroar will also just explode Shulk.
Makes a lot of sense.
Ooh. Tried to do his standstill gambit. We should just call that the Zuck gambit.
The Zuck
Stand
gambit.
still. Yep. There's an air. Ooh, was able to catch the side B. Isn't going to kill just yet, though. Jump Minato on the board. Tried to up B, or up smash out of shield, rather. Forward air takes the game. We're looking 1-1. Dead even. I'm curious to know who Parker's going to pick here, knowing that he's the one that's changing characters. Looks like Zuckerberg's really comfortable with going Shulk. So, Hollow Bastion is legal. Yep. I'm curious to know who we're seeing next in terms of the Parker.
I wonder what stage Parker will pick right now. I wonder if it's a illegal stage.
I wonder
as
if
his
it's
choice.
Green Hill Zone. Kalos Pokemon League, guys. We're going.
You would know
to
if Lilat was legal
Yeah.
because you'd have two bans. Because one of them would be Lilat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd know if Lilat was legal because every single person would be complaining about it 24/7 here. So there are two people I know. I just learned a new person. There are two people I know that will choose Lilat like an indecent human being.
I know when Valiant is here, Dylan, his bans are the bad stages, which is Lilat and Kalos, I think.
I respect that. I
And
respect
maybe
that.
FD. I think those are
FD
the
from
bad
time to time.
stages.
But like the FD's like obligatory. Like you lose if you don't ban FD depending on your
Depending
opponent.
on the character.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to see the Jigs back into action. We are going to Kalos, though. The platform on PS2, I thought, did a lot of good for Jigglypuff because they were able to confirm their aerials like up air into that rest twice. But it looks like it's going to be a little bit harder with the increased platform height, as well as the fact that they're a little further out, and Shulk wants to be in the center. So we'll see how much Jigglypuff carries Shulk out to the edge to get those confirms. But otherwise, I mean, I think that Zuck has this in the bag.
But Parkour did hit 2 rests, which was epic and cool.
Yeah, even demoralizing, I'll say. That's, like, rough, you know? Not anybody just gets hit by that. Nice jump Minato to the platform, being really cheeky. But Parker playing really well around it, throwing his back airs out there and denying the advance into center stage, which you know Shulk wants. Looks like the Zuck Gambit did work out there with standing still, though. Ooh, that dash attack. That just kills. You were at like 90, 100. That was crazy.
I feel like Mark does really good with like the jump and speed Minatos, but I think he could probably work on using the other ones a little bit better.
Yeah. It looks so Zuckerberg's really, really good at mixing up the movement Monados, but when it comes to just I need to get the hits that matter,
hits and damage ones.
yeah, looks like Parker knows exactly how to counterplay that, dart around the range of Shulk, and just punish some of the options and force that game that Jigglypuff wants so bad, which is that you're off stage game, and I'm gonna edge guard. However, it is good that Zuckerberg has been doing a lot of jump Monado things and making a lot of those recoveries back, which, I'll be honest, I don't know that a lot of Shulks would. So, really good on both of these players' ends, forcing the games and forcing the counterplay that is going to keep them alive and keep them well. I don't know what that up B up there was. There's got to be something Zuck knows that we don't.
He was going for it.
Going for it. You're seeing the Buster Monado at past 100. Interesting play. Did get him the mileage that he wanted. 154 on a Jigglypuff. Anything of Shulk's will kill. But then again, so will Jigglypuff when you're at 90. So forward smash to take stock. You're looking at a 2-stock lead in Parker's favor, but a single thing will end the Jigglypuff's life.
So Parker just doesn't have to get hit. Easy.
Yep.
Just don't
Easy.
get hit.
Don't
Easy.
get hit. Simple counterplay. Maybe pull your own Zuck Gambit, don't move, and see how Zuck approaches you.
Oh, I don't think Jigglypuff can do that.
Yeah. It's kind of rough, especially when,
Oh, look, he's doing it.
guys, riveting gameplay. Roll out. Almost worked,
Almost.
too. Let's see here. There's the forward air to take. About time, Shulk.
Very comfortable. Parker could just sit here for 4 minutes now. Just time him out, you know.
You know, I don't think that's something that Parker would shy away from, knowing
Typical-
RTO. He gets the roll-in rest, but Buster Monado reduces the knockback and means it doesn't kill. Big brain coming from the... It doesn't reduce knockback? Oh, really? Never mind, it doesn't reduce the knockback on Shulk. Interesting. Okay, so apparently that was just a Kalos moment.
Kalos moment.
Yeah, tall skills or tall ceiling, rest doesn't kill. I thought that Buster reduced knockback, but apparently it only reduces the knockback of Shulk. Interesting. Good to know. And there's the shield Monado, there's the speed Monado. He's being tricky about what buff stats he's gonna have and forcing some really fast adaptation on Parker. Parker, let's see how well you adapt to an SD. Counterplay that right now, right now. Ooh, looks like it's 2-1. Good job. Really good gameplay coming from both players. You did get games on both sides. That's better than I can say against a Terry. So, you know, pop off, King, pop off. I'm always going to be happy for a Jigs win. Jigs is a protagonist character, and we all know it, right? Yeah. Okay. Looks like we're going to get our next set. Frosty and Majora Master. This is going to be good. I did hear that Frosty is off the Kazuya. So we're going to see how this goes. I think I heard that he's going Sephiroth. Now, I could not be happier knowing that I am no longer the only Seph here. We had One Wing Angel for a little bit, but I haven't seen her in a good while. So seeing another Sephiroth is going to be so much fun. That is, of course, if he goes Sephiroth.
We have Valiant. He plays Sephiroth sometimes.
Well, it's funny to say we have Valiant, but tell me where he is.
I thought he was here.
Not here. Not here.
No, he's right there.
Oh, wait, he's here?
He came 2 weeks in a row.
Let's go. That's a massive Valiant dub. Really good. I'm so proud of our man.
He must be so bored or something.
Yeah. He must really not want to do his math homework.
I mean,
Cough,
would anyone
wink,
want
nudge,
to?
nudge. I mean, he put one of his statistics problems in the graphing inside the Discord, and I'll be honest, I wouldn't want to either. It's been a year since I've been out of a math class. My last math class I actually failed. Graduated anyways. I didn't even know that I didn't need the credit, and I took trig anyways like an absolute nerd. Slept through every single class and still made it out with a 50-something, but not enough to pass. And that's on me. So, if the man's is gonna fail for being at a Weber State tourney, not to say that that's based, but maybe...
Pretty based.
It is pretty based. That is what I'm saying, but... I mean, depends on what you prioritize. What we prioritize, some of the best ultimate gameplay you've ever seen. You're seeing Seph on DDD. Not to say that this is a really bad matchup for DDD.
I feel like this is a
but
bad
this is a
matchup
really
for
bad
DDD.
matchup for DDD. As Sephiroth, you got the range to abuse just about everything. And the thing when it comes to DDD as a heavy, he's supposed to be the heavy with range. He's got the hammer, and he's also got aerial mix-ups, and you're able to decide how long you want to stay out there. Sephiroth has really good movement, and half the game, like, he'll have wing too, so he can just decide, nah, I'll play that game against you, and I'll just have the bigger moves. Try fighting it.
Majora Master does have the advantage, though, that Frosty is washed.
Yeah. I mean, the percents tell me otherwise. Looks like Majora Master doubling Frosty in the percent here.
No,
so
this is exactly where he wants to be.
Exactly where he wants to be is off the stage.
This
Exactly
is
where he
exactly
wants to be. Okay, it's all calculated.
It'll be a cool comeback, you know.
Cool comeback, yeah. He's we're just getting content matches today.
Yeah.
Except for me getting blown out of the water. Ignore that. I love that up air if DDD decided to jump, but really good recognition going straight to the ledge from Majora Master. You're seeing more of those tricky aerials retreating with the short hops. You're seeing the fair,
some really
the
good
fair.
Gordos from Majora Master.
Yeah, I mean, Sephiroth, like, these are the two characters with the worst frame data in the game. You can argue over who has worse. A lot of DDD's moves are slower. I still think that Sephiroth, because of hitbox activity and some other factors, Sephiroth's got the worst frame data in the game. So who has the hardest time swinging back Gordos? Sephiroth.
But are you just a biased Sephiroth man?
Also fair. It's going to be so hard to eliminate my bias from this. You're right. I mean, it's easy to throw back Gordos when your range is so big and you can just throw out your, like, super coverage moves like your up airs and your auto-cancel bears. But if you whiff those Gordos, if the DDD anticipates them incoming, you just can punish it, so long as you're smart about it, right? It is really hard to work around Gordo being hit back sometimes because you have the move that hit back Gordo and Gordo to worry about. Now, you got two things against you on the board, so seeing Majora Master do so well at avoiding that does mean that I'm, like, just impressed. But there's a good up smash to take the final stock of the game. We are seeing 1-0 in terms of Frosty. That is totally
Do you need the stage
terminology.
list? Do you need the stage list?
He'll just look at the stages and see what one which one looks good.
Yeah.
He's just browsing,
Of course.
you know.
Frosty, his Kazuya days are over. He just banned FD.
Banned FD. That's crazy. I love FD as a Seth, but with a random against the main, I am interested to see where this takes us.
Do you think if he got Kazuya, he would just quit out of the game?
Well, he got Bayonetta. Last I checked, anything lame plus Bayonetta is banned from the game right now, or at least that's what you wanted banned, right?
Yeah. My mom doesn't like it when Bayonetta's in my matches, so he has to change characters.
Got it. Okay. Well, that was cool though. You said anything lame and anything Bayonetta was banned, but that was very cool. That 2-frame with the down smash. You did get a clean 0 to death for Frosty to start off, but looks like Majora Master is going to start picking back up that momentum. You're seeing some bomb shenanigans, some Link special shenanigans with that side B as well, that boomerang. Really, really good.
Another problem with Bayonetta, every time I see the character, I get reminded how awful I am at the Bayonetta games.
I don't know that I've ever played any Bayonetta games, so you're going to have to tell me about it. Like,
They're just
having
like,
played a
have you ever
Bayonetta
played
game?
Devil May Cry?
No.
So
Bold of you to assume I play games.
I see.
Here at the Weber State Weekly.
So after every encounter, it gives you like a rating, like S through like C or D.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think I ever get S rankings, ever.
Really? I mean, from the look at the percent, we just might have to give Frosty an S ranking because he is absolutely schmixing up. You're seeing the afterburner kick without the second part, straight into a grab, amazing mix-up, and being so tricky with that movement. The fact that this is the Majora Master main against the Frosty random is also just a really good demoralization play. It's like, hey, I didn't even know who I was going to get 20 seconds ago, and you're losing. Right?
I don't know. Sometimes I think if you pick random, your opponent's like, oh, they don't know what they're doing. Then you already have the mental advantage.
Yeah. We do see the up B out of shield to take stock, so we are looking at an even percent game, but that is not to say that it's an even game. We got a full stock lead coming from Frosty, and Frosty just seems to be getting some extra percent too. We've seen some chip damage from Majora Master, some stray aerials. Sadly, doesn't get like the big hits like forward air 2 or any of the strong hit boomerangs. It's always the returning. But looks like that is changing. We're back to even percents. And the game is just as hype as ever.
Seems like Majora Master's kind of having a problem of like using all the ranged options that Link has against the Bayonetta here, just because Bayonetta just approaches you.
Yeah, Bayonetta has such good burst options with that afterburner kick. The dash attack is a little slow to come out, but it does kill, so the threat of it out is forcing those shields and those defensive options. We're seeing the aerial afterburner kicks to dash towards the air and just land aerials and on the Link. Really, really good stuff, but we are back to even stock. We'll see if Majora Master is able to bring this one back.
He's getting good percent.
I mean, you're about halfway there. We're looking double the percent on Majora Master right now. Same thing we saw in the DDD last stock. Let's see if the Link is able to bring it back. That was 4-1 into up smash. I love Big Frosty. Big Frosty, so cool. And very awesome.
Now he's cool.
And
he
such gamer.
Now that he doesn't play Kazuya, now he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool now. Well, he was even cool when he played Kazuya. It was just he played Kazuya. You always gotta be like, I love this guy, such a cool person. They play Kazuya Mishima in the time and year of our Lord 2023. How do I feel about that, you know? The fact that we don't have to think about that anymore is just really good in reaffirming my absolute love for Frosty as a player and as a character to commentate on screen. So, yeah, this is stream. Looks like we're seeing Pro Nerdy on J24. Where's J24? That silly one letter, two numbers guy. Yep. J24, get over here. Never mind. J24, get away from here. Stay back. We're going to see Kakarot Cyrus instead. This is going to be fun. Last tournament, we were absolutely blown away by Cyrus with the great Sheik, Lucina, ZSS gameplay. Kakarot always piloting the Ike is great. Yeah. So I'm curious to know how this goes. I know that a lot of the Cyrus characters struggle against sorties. Ike is kind of a sortie. Big sortie.
Honestly, Cyrus pretty washed, so...
Cyrus, yeah.
Here he is in round 2 of losers, like a loser.
Like a loser. That's fair. I got better playered as against a Terry. It hurts. Yeah. Ghost is great. All right, looks like they are closing the Super Smash Bros. Software. I'm curious to know the play here. Maybe the full game refresh means that all of the like stuff inside of the character select screen, like you know, you select the character and you have a little bit of the previous games inherently flow into your own. Refreshing the game, you have an absolute clean cast, right? Oftentimes, a lot of the characters I play will be broken, so I have to go return them to the store. I'm in losers. Oh, yeah. You were just taking away the killing up B, bringing back the Nair. Yeah. I'm putting the Nair knockback scaling back to 0. Yeah. Yeah. What character? Tell me. Joker. Oh, Joker? I have Joker. Yeah. My brother in Christ, I'm a bot too. Let's see if your actions speak as true as your words here, because My man, you may be a bot, but you are a machine when it comes to the execution and the things that I've seen. Looks like we're going to see the Joker Ike to start off.
Joker kind of cringe, honestly.
You think Joker's cring?
I think Joker players are kind of cringe.
That's fair. I think, so Joker, very cool. Depends on the player, because if you're a person that can play base Joker and win his base Joker, you're one of my favorite players. If you're carried by Arsene, then you're like half of the Joker players, and I'm like, okay, but we've seen that before. If you are able to make some crazy plays as base Joker here without the scary blue man, I'm looking forward to it, you know? Knowing that Cyrus also plays ZSS, also plays Sheik, I can imagine those crazy
All
things are going to
lane
come in.
characters, honestly.
All lane characters? You think
All
so?
lane characters. Unless
like,
Yep's
Sheik-
playing them.
Unless Jeff's playing them. Unless they're down airing off stage, they're
Yeah,
lame.
they're
We
lame.
hate them. Yeah, Joker not having the stall and ball down air, so he can't down air off stage and just die. Therefore,
Not
lame
cool.
character.
Lame character.
Lame character.
We did see one problem Kakarot has when this Joker has Arsene and he's off the stage. Joker can just sit on the edge and parry
counter
and
and
can't really
parry.
do anything.
Yeah. That is a rough thing that Ike is going to have to come back from. Then again, Ike kicks like a truck, and Joker doesn't like that. So it's a pretty big dispute that we got going on here. It's like the, hey, you're fast and I'm not, so can you just like take me out of the blender, please? And Joker would be like, nah, I'm just gonna hit you. And then Ike will be like, can it be my turn finally? And Joker will be like, okay.
I
And
have
then Joker
Arsene
dies.
now.
And then Joker dies. Yeah. Looks like we are at a stock lead though, even percent. We are seeing the Arsene on stage. That means that Joker has the kill power of Ike without the downsides of it. We're seeing that percent build up again. Kakarot really struggling to get any of his meaningful hits. He's getting theirs, but they're not killing just yet. The back air is going to take it, though. Absolutely love that move. So fast. Hits pretty low, so you're able to catch some really cheeky movement that Joker loves to do. His dash, one of the best in the game, since he darts so far forward and so far down. Because of that, you got like the best dash back in the game, maybe behind Inkling, right? Really good movement, and that's something that you can just exploit against an Ike. So the fact that Kakarot is getting at least a little bit of momentum here, really good to show. There's the down air. Almost got some drag down up air shenanigans, but I don't think he was ready to land. He said he tried to raindrop as Joker. He's different for that.
He's just built different. In the wrong way.
Was that trying to punish with parry jab? He's different.
Yes.
Who needs F-tilt when you have parry jab? Wasn't able to get the 2-frame with the eruption. Forward air almost killing, but not just yet. Looks like the Joker doesn't have any problems getting back to stage, especially when you use an up B like that in neutral. You're just able to work around that as Joker with your busted movement. Tried to catch with the gun. You're seeing some more stuff going here. When it comes to the matchup, oh, that's just a matchup killer. Down gun, ladies and gents. This is why Joker is top 3, at least 4.
Busted.
Joker is top 5 in the game without a second thought.
He has a gun that's broken.
I mean, for his neutral special, he wields a gun. Do I need to say
Who
anything
else has a gun in this game?
Kirby, if he sucks in Joker.
But then Joker has to be involved.
Yeah.
Kirby would. I think canonically, Kirby would never use a gun.
But what if he copy abilities a gun? I'm pretty sure that Kirby actually does that in the new Dreamland Deluxe. I'm pretty sure he just becomes like
he becomes a gun.
Mecha Kaiju.
But that's not
with
him using a gun. If he becomes the gun.
What's the difference?
What's
the difference? Is it a crime if you use the gun versus are the gun? It's like, Your Honor, what if I shot someone
I was
not
the gun,
with a gun?
so I had to do
What
it.
if I just, like, a bullet came out of my face and I was just trying to have a conversation
Yeah,
with
see,
them?
it's not his fault.
It's not his fault. Justice for Alec Baldwin, guys. We don't need to bring that into our commentary, so let's just go right back into the game at hand. We are seeing Sheik on Cloud. New characters coming from the both of them. Looks like Sheik is able to abuse the Cloud's offstage lacking ability to get back.
Cloud is like a couple inches off stage too far, and he cannot
He just
physically
can't
come
get
back.
Yep. A real struggle. Oh, drag down up airs. I am loving these strings coming from Cyrus. You're seeing the weak hit up B to catch and punish with a little bit of extra percent. Up airs to build on the percent. Up air on Cloud should kill earlier. I am so surprised that that move doesn't have as much kill power as it should. Like, Cloud is like top 10 in the game, but still give him more kill power behind his up air. I stand behind that.
Just make him top 5.
Yeah, just make him top 5. In fact, just make every single one of Cloud's move
a kill move.
back air.
Yeah.
Cloud back air mixed with limit side B. Just make every single move that.
Those are the only ones he needs.
Only ones. He'd be better for it. That way, Clouds won't be pressured to play pogo stick neutral with the down air and lose.
They won't be pressured to use like any other move.
Yeah. You don't need to use any other move, guys. You're Cloud MF Stripe.
Eco Terrorist Cloud Stripe.
You ever played Final Fantasy? That dude is crazy.
No, I haven't.
I haven't either. Looks like we're getting back into the game at hand. You are seeing the percent lead, stocks even.
I can't get over that you've never played Final Fantasy because you play Sephiroth.
He's a silly sword boy. Do I have to play his game if he has
I
the
guess
paper
you
cup
don't,
machine?
But I just thought you would have like played his video game.
Listen, I'm not one of those cringe players that'll main a character just because it's my favorite in this. I was a Ness main since Brawl until Ultimate.
And who's played Mother before?
Not me. Not me. I don't need it. Forward air not killing. There's the lacking kill power from Sheik you're seeing firsthand. But does it matter when you got the stock lead, the percent lead? The Cloud does have limit, and we're going to see if they can do anything with it. But it looks like they're just going to be struggling against that oppressive Sheik frame data at every single corner.
Cloud did one of the most important things with his limit that he can do. Use
Recover.
it to recover.
Yeah. It's a big thing when the win box. You hate to see it, guys. Cloud might have gotten back if it weren't for that side B just nudging in the outward direction, pulling Cloud away from that ledge that he loves and wants so desperately. We are seeing a swift 2-0 for Cyrus. Like we said, you are a bot, but man, are you proficient with that binary.
I tried to hit them down there, not work.
Okay. Hudson leaving the setup for the time being. You're stuck with just Apeggio for at least a little bit here. Let's see who is going on stream. I'm really curious to know. Wait, do we got Snow on commentary? Wait. This is big, guys. Welcome to the mic, Snow. Hello. We've got some crazy games coming up. It looks like we got 1K3 on beta next. So we got some hype coming up. We got the Button Snake. Love Button Snake. 1K3 really tricky with those grenades. And Beta's the best player ever. So we're bound to see some good games coming in here.
What do you mean? Beta's first tournament.
It's Beta's first tournament.
Right, Beta? Is this your first tournament?
It's his first tournament for the third tournament. They never expect it the first time, the fifth time. All right. Curious to know the character picks here, although I think it's already set in stone. You see it here first, ladies and gents. Might be good to pick your names, though. Really good play there. Random. See how it goes? Something tells me one of those names has to have C-stick jump. Imagine getting stuck with C-stick jump. It'll be nuts. Oh, they left the character, the stage select to just go right back into PS2. They're crazy for that. Okay. Let's get right into it. Tell me, Snow, what do you think about the matchup on paper going right into it? I mean, that's fair. You are immediately seeing 68 on the Snake to start up. I mean, DDD hits like a truck. That's kind of all you really need. Snake does have explosive, though. I don't know if you've seen any of the YouTube videos with the mods about canonical power, but those explosive will just kill. So, obviously, 1K3 getting buffed up here by a hypothetical that doesn't even apply to the game. Really, really nice. That's also fair. He is a gluttonous creature that resembles... You died? C4 is something else. You were on the ground too as DDD. You're heavy, you're big. Looks like it's not going to matter when you're against Snake's explosive kill power. You do got that tricky grenade, tricky C4. When DDD's frame data is bare minimum, like bottom 2 in the game, it's going to be really hard to work your way around those just because you can't mash on Snake and make it really hard for him to set up those setups that 1K3 loves to use so much. Back to riveting neutral, it seems. We're getting hits on each other's shield and some stray aerials. Looks like neither opponent is really getting the strings that they need. But when you're building percent, you don't really need to do anything else. Especially when you're Snake ledge trapping a DDD with that poor air mobility getting off the ledge. Beta manages regardless, though. Like I said, he's the best player ever. Never mind, my match was called, guys. I gotta go. I gotta go. Snow, you got this. Carry commentary for me.
I'm here just in time. It's okay. It's Beta's first time here. He's never fought a, You're muted.
That's awesome.
Beta's never fought in a Snake before. That was his first time.
Yep.
You should both go hero. That's me. I'm the fans. I can hear this. I've seen the Snake Eater ladder before. I didn't see. Did they go hero?
No,
Lame. Not cool.
they're not good players.
I said
They're
that to
not-
1K3 and he just said the voices. I don't know exactly how this matchup goes, but I imagine it's not good for DDD.
Yeah.
Beta's cooking, though. Just chain grabs. How do you beat that? And he gets the stock.
He's just gotta keep on this pressure. Oh, well, that was a very bad F smash. Think he went for F smash again? Ooh, and the
Oh, there's the tag.
good text. He's gonna. Oh my god, is this good? I hope this is a 3-stock.
Like I said, should have went hero. Beta's hero does not go nearly as hard as 1K3's, I bet.
C4?
I think that was C4.
I can never tell.
It was a grenade or C4. I'm pretty sure it was C4. Can Beta end the game here?
Well, good air dodge, but oh, missed the up air. He's off stage though.
Beta's cooking.
Both forward airs. Oh. Oh my god. Honestly, should have went for, what was it? Oh my god. Oh, but he's still
Oh,
alive.
he's still alive? Winnable game?
Tried going through a crazy read, but wasn't able to get it. And that should be dead. Yep.
Hero Ditto this time? No DSR.
Kingdom Hearts.
Like the entire video game, Kingdom Hearts?
I love it. I love it when Mickey thought Goofy died, so he gets edgy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Beta was really cooking at the start of last game, and so far it's looking okay for him.
Yeah, it's been... He's very close to the first one, and then this last game, Beta just had it. Ooh. And neutral air will kill.
I'm kind of surprised that killed. I guess he was at 161 when he got hit there.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Nah, Snake can recover. Maybe he can't recover from that. Maybe he can, no, maybe he can recover.
Oh, this is so sad, everybody. We're witnessing murder.
He almost recovered.
He almost, but then, you know, for this being Beta's first tournament, he's playing like a professional. As we all know, Beta has never played a single person in his life. Up till? I don't know anymore.
I think that was up tilt, yeah.
I'm guessing it was up tilt because it was up and it killed. With this high percent, I don't know if 1K can bring it back.
He's doing the Snake thing. He's gonna camp him out, as you
Don't
probably
you guys
should.
know Snake is really hype. Have you seen people's hype tier list where they put Snake on top?
He can do cool things sometimes.
But is it worth it? It's only worth it for cool points, and people don't want cool points. People want to win. Oh, what?
I'm a little surprised that didn't kill.
Oh my god. Put him off stage. And neutral air killed again. Beta
2-1
takes
for
it,
Beta.
so good job, Beta.
Thank you. I'm a professional.
Did you hear what me and Beta are trying to convince Parker to do? What? Never believe it. We're starting PS2.
When
There we go. Oh, 1 second. Did it help to kind of work the headset around my hair and stuff? Yeah.
Is this?
There we go.
Is this a real? He just clicked random.
Interesting. Okay, so first game, we're seeing Frosty Greenwing. I love these players. So I'm curious to know how the Frosty random is going to do.
I mean, he got the second best character in the game.
I mean, you're right. That's true. Then again, everybody talks about how Shulk's the potential character, right? Oh, the potential of them is so high. And
I think that's true.
really?
No.
I think so. And knowing Greenwing, I mean, the dude's like one of the best Shulk solo mains that I've seen with my own 2 eyes. So I'm curious to know how the matchup is going to run. I think that no matter who Frosty picks, the gameplay is going to be generally the same, and it is going to be you're playing Greenwing's game, because with the Monado arts, you just kind of choose the game you want to play, and with someone as proficient with Shulk as Greenwing, it looks like the gameplay is going to be, let's play this game. Let's do this now. Deal with my kill power, deal with my speed, deal with the fact I can jump into the blast zone, you know? So let's see how that works out. Looks like we are starting with a % lead in favor of Frosty. Not gonna matter when you just can't side B back. Really, really close. However, you are Pyra against a character that is at 112. Your whole kit's gonna kill. So have fun dealing with that. It's got the Buster online. Switching off to get that recovery. The adaptation is going well. Looks like there's not too many like extremely big punishes coming on hand, but the stray hits that Greenwing's getting are leading to just some good strings in general. Trying to get cheeky with the down air. There's the infamous Shulk nair. Up B's. I mean, he went that way. I don't know what he was trying to hit. Shulk not known for being one of those characters that swings at ghosts.
God, he goes off stage.
Yes, he goes off stage. Like I said, not one of those characters to swing at ghosts, but he will swing at a Pyramithra all the way out there, and he will hit. Be very, very afraid. Looks like Frosty is able to get the stock, though, with a stray back air. Crazy that it hits that low. It's back air. Okay, but Buster Monado on Shulk as Pithra, if you can use that against him, you're golden, right? Your strings that would normally do like your 20 to 30% are going to start doing 60 to 70. And once you get to that point, you just can skip half of your neutral interactions and just kill a Pyra, right? Looks like Greenwing is doing his best navigating against the Pyra, though. So we'll see how Frosty counterplays. He's able to land a grab. Straight.
A lot of the annoying Pyramithra stuff, though.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of side Bs.
Yep, we're seeing a lot of up B too, which is like one of Pyra's fastest moves, so makes sense why you're going for it and for trying to hit against Shulk's range. If you just got in, you're like, I think this might get it.
Oh my god.
That down air hits! That's crazy. We are looking at 1-0 for Greenwing right now. That down air was nuts. Mad props. Man saying he doesn't know what to ban if Frosty's just dedicated to picking random. Which I guess makes sense. They're going to run it back to PS2, though. Let's see how the Shulk does against the Mewtwo. Canon matchup, by the way. Shulk Xenoblade against Mewtwo Pokemon happens in the games. I would know because I've totally played them. Me and Hudson were talking about how many games I've played, which is a lot, obviously.
I've played every Pokemon game, don't you know?
Really?
Okay, I played one Pokemon game.
I'll have you know, Pikachu. Boom, played every Pokemon game. There's your proof.
Don't
Okay.
ever play competitive Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say it's not as fun as this. This is
It's
so
not
much more fun.
at all. It's literally if your Pokemon has good random stats. You're good. And
That's why the competitive Pokemon that I play, TCG, the card game. The Pokemon card game meta is absolutely nuts. Everyone plays the same deck,
Nice.
except for the one person that tries to counterpick and loses anyways, because you got an Arceus card. That means that makes you take 2 prize cards for the rest of the game, so you win twice as fast at the cost of like a single water energy or something like that. Like, it's stupid. I'll tell you what's
now
not.
that you've said that, I say never play Pokemon TCG either. Don't spend money on card games.
I'll bring my binder here next week. We can have some people make some decks and we'll
Oh my
play
God.
we'll play the Pokemon card game.
Haven't been
It
paying
might go
attention to
better
what's
for
been
Green
going
Wings
on.
playing the Pokemon card game than playing against the Pokemon Mewtwo here, considering Frosty kind of wiping right now. We are at even percents, but that is not to say this is an even game. We are looking at a stock lead in the Mewtwo's favor. Looks like the Pyramithra mashiness Green was able to handle, but he was not ready for the movement and kind of quirky hitboxes that Mewtwo has, right?
Gets a down throw to somewhat follow up.
Yep, is able to get that recovery though.
And oh, the up smash hits.
Not gonna matter. The man has Jump Monado. He's gonna jump. Frosty knew and was like, well, let me just use my big kill move that just covers the jump that kills. And it worked. So who's to say that it was a little out there, you know? Looks like we're running back to PS2.
Mewtwo's so cool. I wish he was good in like any game he was in.
Right. He's like a... Sephiroth is just a more viable Mewtwo. Looks like he is playing Dark Pit. Wink, wink. We should totally talk about how it's Dark Pit so that Greenwing DIs the side B wrong. Because that's like the only one of 2 differences that the pits have.
Oh, I wasn't noticing he was. I'm not paying attention.
I mean, what? He's not playing. He's playing Dark Pit. You should be very scared at the ledge and not center stage, and should DI that side B straight up. We're doing such a good job.
I'm paying attention to what's going on.
I am too, and what's going on is Greenwing knows how to play against a Pit. Looks like the movement, I love Pit to death, and Pit is broken just in all the wrong areas. Everyone talks about how balanced of a character he is. What do you mean? What do you mean? The Pit movement is really, really rough. You're fast on the ground, but for being a person that wants to converge off of their aerials, the aerial stats don't do so well. You got a mediocre jump and a below average aerial speed. And because of that, it makes it pretty rough, especially when, as Shulk, you can just activate Jump Monado and wins Pit's game better than Pit. And like I said, Pit is broken just in all the wrong areas. So doesn't matter that so many of your aerials are going to kill. Up air is absurdly strong for no reason at all. Your forward air and nair are going to convert into like a lot of your grabs and other tilts too. Had the
Got
read.
wrong. Oh, was able to get back though.
Yep, Jump Monado, guys.
This
We
offside
promise it's
pressure.
okay.
Oh,
Tries to cover. Almost had the read with that drag down peck chase. Am I going to grab you? No, I'm just going to follow you, see what you do next, and almost had the kill for it too.
oh my, oh, that's
The
dead,
snipe off
that's
stage,
dead,
is it going to
that's
take it?
dead.
Let's go! We got a Pit game, ladies and gents. We are looking stock lead, and Shulk is in Buster Monado running straight at Pit. I'm scared for our boy Big
Oh,
Frosty
Flamingo
here,
off stage.
especially with those aerials. We saw it take stocks from the Pithra game 1, and it'll take him from the Pit here too. Definitely, you're not safe against Greenwing anywhere on the stage. We are seeing the Buster Monado put in work. He hit twice, and it's at an even percent now. In fact, a little bit of extra percent in favor of Greenwing, so Buster mode online.
On this pressure, trying to go off stage, doesn't really get off of anything.
Yeah, I tried to catch him with a reverse up B, but Pit has those multi-jumps, has that far up B. He's able to stay out as long as he wants, and without that Jump Monado, Shulk just can't do the same. So he has to decide between, am I going to get the hit and try to chase you, or am I going to choose my kill kit, you know, and have you be afraid. Looks like Frosty's counterplay right on point for the situation that Greenwing was presenting him. We're back in the smash mode.
Buster.
Reaching out to Buster.
Yeah.
I saw the Monado. I saw the Monado wheel, and I saw that like almost all of Greenwing's Monados were on cooldown. Shows you Monado is good, and Greenwing knows exactly what to do with it. He's switching between them, keeping you guessing the entire game.
Oh my god.
Up he takes there. I'm surprised that armor didn't carry through, I'll be 100% honest. Riveting neutral, they're holding shield and spamming aerials. Welcome to Smash Ultimate in the time and year of our Lord, 2023. Looks like Shulk is going to make it back to stage. We're still seeing the scrap, but Pit's got a little bit better burst options. That dash attack is very comparable to Shulk's, but I will say that I think Pitts has the edge. It's very punishable, so I'm not going to say too loud just in case it gets put in his head, but that side B, I'm a prophet, guys. I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet. Oh, man.
It's a silly side B. Don't you know about it? Don't you know how casual Pits will just throw it out?
I mean, it works. Who's to say that it doesn't? I know that people have opinions on whose is better. You do have the side B that'll kill anywhere on the stage as Pit, but the Dark Pit will kill at like 20 at the ledge because he said so. It's all in terms of preference, and we'll see how well Frosty's able to use it if he chooses to. I don't think it's something that Pit needs to dominate the game. I mean, grabbing ledge might be something that helps, especially against the Smash Monado.
Looking in Greenwing's favor, but if he's able to get something, he might be able to bring it back.
I mean, we are seeing the string starting with the Nair, you're seeing the chase downs, but with that threat range that Shulk has at all times, it makes it so hard to stay in that range when you know at any time Shulk could just throw out an aerial and knock you off stage, and we've seen how proficient Greenwing is in that offstage game. Frosty can and will die if he's caught there too much and he gets too comfortable out there. So it's really good that they're doing their best to just play the close in game.
Greenwing's also been getting really good stage control in this match.
Yeah, I mean, he's
And
scary,
the up B.
especially with the up B. Looks like he barely caught the Smash Monado up B. If he waited any longer on that second hit, might not have killed, but you saw it here first. Shulk's a cheater character, and very good. We're going to reset it, and we 2-1. Oh, wait. Who's playing on stream? Greenwing Kofu. Let's do it. Greenwing Kofu, guys, is going to be so fun. All right. All right. Nice having you, Snow. Goodbye. Looks like they are advancing. This is winners semis. Winner semis is control what? Or is it shift what? I'm trying to remember. Shift R. Okay. There we go. Yeah. I couldn't remember if it was shift control or if it was Q, W, E, R, or 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not that complicated.
I'm getting it. You say that, and now I feel like I'm bad for not getting it. Just, it's not that hard. Just get it already.
Just learn all of these hotkeys.
Just learn all of those hotkeys. You guys can't see it, but
just learn all of those hotkeys. It's not that
I have
hard.
opened my eyes and I'm overwhelmed. Let's see if any of that overwhelmingness either of these players are going to feel in this game. We've seen how impressive Kofu is with the Brawler. We're seeing that against the Shulk right now. You have the frame data to just run in and keep your strings going. Shulk doesn't have much of the frame data to have good swing get off me options. Does have that up B out of shield in some select scenarios, but the most reliable thing that you're going to be using to you know, win the matchup is that range. So if Kofu gets in, you should be afraid because that's what Kofu will do. Forward smash and kill you.
You also got to give it to Kofu. At the start of the match, Shulk had jump Monado, and Kofu's like, oh, I'll also jump off the stage just as far as you.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about how Pit has good air game, and we saw Pit against Green Wings Shulk, and Shulk was able to choose jump Monado and just beat Pit in that air game. But it looks like Monado is not going to scare Kofu out of playing any particular playstyle. So Green Wing sure will have the advantage whenever those Monados are live to give him that extra boost in stats in whatever era he chooses. Kofu doesn't care.
Kofu doesn't care.
Kofu doesn't care.
I don't think anything could make Kofu care that much when he plays Mii Brawler.
Yeah, maybe Smash Monado. Let's see. But now Kofu's just going to choose his crazy kill options because I don't know how early flashing Mach Punch is going to kill against a Buster, or Smash rather, Shulk.
Also,
it could be very early.
that was very interesting. Kofu dropped shield, jabbed one time, and then rolled away. Did you notice that?
I mean,
Quite the interesting option.
he's playing like a Samus out here. He's being very ambiguous with what he wants. And very good against a Shulk, where if Shulk knows what to go for, he can just change his stats to abuse the game that he wants to play. If you make Shulk not know what game it is he should be playing, Monado can work against his favor because you activate it and all of a sudden you're playing into Kofu's hand. So we saw that he's quick to activate and deactivate all of his Monados because maybe staying in one for too long is just not worth it. You don't have the extra height on the up B without the jump Monado. Kofu spikes you for it, you know?
Yeah.
We're seeing even percents, but not even stocks. We are seeing a strong lead for Kofu's favor. Let's see if he's able to keep that 2 stocks for this game and convince Green Wing that, hey, I demand more respect. You're a cheater character. I am Mii Brawler, and I play a character that looks like an obelisk.
Feels like Green Wing kind of can get the advantage when he can just kind of keep Kofu away from him enough. But it's so hard to keep a Mii Brawler just not on top of you.
Yeah, something else I'm seeing is a lot of Green Wing's aerials are approaching. Hardly any of them are retreating, and because of that, Kofu knows, hey, you're going to run at me, that's playing into my game, I'll just stay still, wait for your option, and I'm going to punish, right? Kofu doesn't have to play the get-in game if Shulk's going to play it for him, which is really, really not that good if you're trying to play this matchup here. But we still are seeing a strong percent, 115 on Kofu, so that's not to say that Green Wing doesn't know what they're doing when piloting this crazy character. There's the Buster forward air, not going to take it just yet, but the jump Monado forward air definitely will. We're back to even stocks, but you have an uphill battle as Green Wing to come back from.
Shulk can get a lot of percent kind of fast.
That's true, especially with that Buster. The thing is, when Shulk has Buster, his own knockback is nerfed, and you don't send back Mii Brawler farther away. And I think that's something you want, right? You want to keep Mii Brawler away, because if you're just like, okay, I'll keep you close so I can get that damage, but then Mii Brawler decides, oh, I'm just going to hit you for that. Punch, 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 kick, you know? That's what Brawler says when he punch, 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 kick. Very crazy. The offstage throw, trying to catch Green Wing with some of that tricky ledge shenanigans that we know Kofu for. Looks like he's just going to whip those big kill moves, though. Smash Monado. This is an even game when that is live because any hit can kill from either player. Percents don't matter. Percents don't matter. You're dying to Buster or Smash ups. So good.
I think Kofu is really good at getting himself in scenarios where, like, Green Wing can't use the shield Monado right now. Because there are times where Kofu was like trying to hit Green Wing and then he would go shield and it's like, it's not really doing much right now.
Yeah, I did see it cancel out a flashing Mach Punch kill. So, like, Green Wing does know when to use it, but he's not using it much. Maybe because, like,
he's probably scared if he runs out of it.
Yeah, like we said with the
he'll die.
Like we said with the Buster, being close to Brawler is not good. And what happens when you're in shield? Your knockback's reduced. You're staying close to Brawler. It doesn't matter that your hit stun is reduced, all of that. Mii Brawler's frame data is just too good to put yourself in that scenario where you're constantly close to him. Because even with the reduced damage taken, you're still taking that percent. Seeing good forward air. Greenwing trying to get a comeback with that Buster Minato, but looks like it is not going to go in his favor with that spike to take stock. Strong stock advantage coming from Kofu in game 2.
Greenwing did get 9% off of that, so I think it's about an even trade.
About an even trade.
About an even
hey,
trade.
Activate Smash Minato and you'll kill at 9%.
See?
That's how it works. Percents don't matter. Cheater character, ladies and gentlemen. Really good with the check chase, but just shy on the grab.
Was that a BM crouch, or was that a...
I think that was just a I'm going to avoid your jump move crouch. So it was a tactical crouch. Much like it's a tactical SD, he's just being like, yep, and trying to scare Kofu right now.
Of course. The comeback will be so cool now, you know?
Yeah. We're just getting to commentate content matches today. This is great.
It's always crazy watching Kofu be like under the stage, and then it's like, yeah, I can just recover from that. Like, whatever.
Yeah, both of these characters are able to do that. Both with the jump Minato and the double jump far up B coming from Kofu. I mean, these characters both value the ability to get back to stage. You're not seeing too much absolutely absurd kills on stage, which I think means Kofu's winning, because we should be seeing those from Shulk with that Smash Minato. So getting to use that a little bit better, I think, is Greenwing's ticket to winning the game here, but he's so scared to go that Smash Minato, especially when he knows that Kofu is good at using the Minatos against him, as much as Greenwing is good at using them on his own.
Greenwing is really good, or Kofu's really good at being like, yeah, Smash kills you too.
Just a shy recovery. We're going to be looking at 2-0 in favor of Kofu. Did I hear they want to play some ARMS? Hey guys, that's the friendly setup. It's mine, and ARMS is downloaded, and you can play ARMS, is all I'm saying. Keep an open mind. You know, I was playing with Edge offline within the last week. We played some ARMS, and she got the, like, more accurate buff up, having just played Min Min in 2 games. And I got demolished. Maybe Greenwing should play some Xenoblade before coming into
Maybe he
to
did.
Weaver State. Maybe
don't
he
know.
did. That's true. That's true.
How old is that new Xenoblade game? It's not that old, is it?
Not less than a year old, right? If I remember right. Xenoblade 3. All right. Oh man, ignore the yawn. Ignore the yawn. I'm not tired, and I am not bored at all. This gameplay is so sick, so cool. Just look at the percent lead that Greenwing has this time around. Normally, we see that strong start come from Kofu with the explosiveness, but it looks like Greenwing has been able to keep his distance, play the game that Shulk wins, which is the spacing aerials.
It's like Kofu's actually exactly straight under the stage and recovers there.
Absolutely nuts. I mean, you see a lot of recoveries kind of bonk against the stage, right? Not Brawlers for some reason. He doesn't care. Well, he'll just recover because he can. And we're right back into the game. Looks like we do have a stock lead coming from Greenwing. How long is it going to stay intact? We don't know. We've seen the explosive kill power and proficiency of kill moves that Kofu has. Like that Walmart flip jump. Is going to take stock. There's the shield Minato.
So
Don't know.
shield is kind of useful for Greenwing to like not take too much damage.
Yeah. It's been using it pretty sparingly, though.
I feel like Greenwing as a player uses it pretty sparingly when I watch him play.
Yeah.
He probably just doesn't want to get caught at a time when he doesn't have shield.
Yeah. I mean, if you know that you don't have shield, then a lot of those kill confirms, because we saw shield to escape the flashing Mach Punch. If Kofu knows, well, you can't do that, and this will kill, he'll throw those things out, and we know how scared Green Wing is to get hit by something that'll just kill. Like that up B, especially when you have the Smash Monado active. Looks like we're going to see the Smash Monado again, switching off and opting for the speed. Opting for the aerial game. Constantly switching up that Monado is so good. You're keeping your opponent guessing, but it looks like Kofu's adaptation is just as strong as Green Wing's to adapting to the scenarios that he's presenting. So it's really, really hard to come back from a deficit knowing that all of your ace in the holes, the tricks that you have up your sleeve, are being prepared for. Forward air to send off stage. We know how far Kofu recovers from, which is pretty much anywhere.
Green Wing also does have to be kind of careful going off stage because while Kofu is recovering, he can still just kill you.
That's totally true. I mean, the angle that Walmart flip jump sends at if you're recovering in is horrendous. A lot of the aggressive options, we've seen the up B cheese time and time again with the soaring axe kick spike. So you got plenty of things that you haven't seen from Kofu yet that you know to be afraid of, because when Kofu needs to go for them, he will. And if he knows he needs to go for them, it's a good scenario, especially in favor of Kofu. Kofu really going for a jump beat with those.
He's
flashing
done it
block
a
punch.
couple
He's
times.
done it plenty of times.
It'll be really cool when he gets the read, you know?
Yeah, yeah. There's the speed Monado. Looks like it's building a little bit of percent with that. Staying low to the ground, keeping your canceling aerials coming right back out. Did he think he was... Guys, 3-0 Kofu. I don't know what to tell you other than, wow. Smash
Green Wing got
ultimate,
a little lost a couple times. He hasn't played that much recently. He hasn't been here.
Yeah. Fun fact, I have a winning record on Green Wing. In both singles and doubles.
You're
I'm
just
crazy
a better
for that.
player, clearly.
I'm just a better player. Yeah. Okay, going into our next match. Don't know if we're going to throw losers or winners on stream. We could. Looks like the only one ready right now is Valiant and Beta. Valiant and Beta, guys. This is going to be absolutely crazy if this is what we see. Valiant, absolutely nuts with such a diverse pocket. Can pull out any character he wants. And when you have a main like DDD that can just get invalidated by so many different characters, if Valiant really needs the win, maybe he just goes into the pocket and says, I'll play mid-mid. Why not? Something tells me Valiant won't. Valiant's a very cool and just character player, rather, to go something that heinous, let's say. But doesn't change the fact that Beta is going to have to play so many different games, especially when what I'm seeing from Valiant most is that PT, and you have the character counterpick within the game. You have down B, and you're just, hey, I'm a new character now. Try to beat me as Squirtle. Try to beat me as Charizard, Ivysaur. I can kill now. I can cheese now. I can combo now. What you want?
Me and Beta were actually theory crafting how he could beat Dylan here.
Yeah.
We came to the conclusion we have to convince him to pick Kazuya somehow.
Does Valiant not have a good Kazuya, or we're trying to convince Beta to play Kazuya? Kazuya's
Yeah,
not that
Valiant
good.
cannot play Kazuya. So if we could get him to pick Kazuya, it should be pretty easy for Beta.
I'm with Valiant on not being able to play Kazuya. My brother in Kazuya is my worst character. I respect that. In a game where you can spend 15 minutes and be a tourney-ready Kazuya, I respect that we are both not at that level.
This is the best of
Valiant
five.
is literally me. Valiant's literally me.
Don't spread what? What?
Yeah, exactly.
I
Exactly.
missed-
We're not spreading that.
I missed it.
I didn't hear what he said either, but we're not gonna spread it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't count. Guys, Beta asked not to be counterpicked, and he just got Sheik DDD'd. This is crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
is
say.
this is such a good matchup for DDD.
Such a good
I don't
matchup
know
for
why
DDD.
Valiant would do this to himself.
Yeah. So, like, the best tool in the matchup for this is definitely Sheik side B. It's not punishable at all and not laggy. So
think
Valiant should definitely use it, and Beta should try to counterplay.
I think the best move here for Valiant is just like killing Beta. I don't think he can really do anything to stop that.
Yeah, so Sheik lacks in kill power, so that means that Valiant should just give up. This is DDD. He's a big, heavy boy, and he's got a hammer. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, Beta could just live to like 200%.
Yeah, Beta can just like go to the railroad and start nailing some like nails in the railroad tracks with his big hammer. And what's Sheik gonna do about that? Sheik just has hands. You can't nail in nails with your hands. That means Beta wins.
I'm so lost in your metaphor right now.
And I'm so lost in the sauce when it comes to this gameplay. You're seeing a strong percent lead coming in favor of Valiant. You got a big body that like doesn't like being comboed, but doesn't change the fact that, yeah, DDD just gets comboed. You got your strong throw into aerial conversions. You got forward throw into bouncing fish, down throw into up air. And you got just about your entire kit leading into, well, your entire kit, right? You've got any of your tilts leading into any of your aerials or other tilts. Because why not? Down tilt, forward tilt, I'm pretty sure is real. Hey, it's Sheik.
For a second, I was going to say the game looked pretty even, and then Beta died immediately.
Yeah.
So somehow me thinking it in my head, caster cursed him.
So we just have to believe in Valiant, and then Valiant will lose. We
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
caster curse
okay, yeah.
ourselves, but we can't play too much into it because if we commentate on how much we're caster cursing
it won't
ourselves into
work.
it, then it'll be a double negative cancel out, and Beta will lose, which we want. We totally want Beta to lose right now because it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. All right. Back to even stocks, but that is not an even game. We are looking at 100% on the board to a flat 0 coming from the Valiant Sheik. We're going to have to see some crazy plays on the board coming from the Beta DDD, but we know that that is something that the Beta is capable of.
Is he capable of in this matchup?
In this matchup, I don't know that the matchup matters. He's the main character in Weber State.
Oh, I see.
He edits our clips, and he can just put whatever he wants from this game into the clips channel and just omit all of the really good Sheik play, and we'll never know it happened.
He could edit out the scores too and just put himself
Yeah.
winning.
Guys, it is 11-7 favor of Beta right now. Isn't that crazy? What's that? Every single hit, Beta's score increases? That's crazy.
This game is still pretty winnable for Beta if he's able to get the stock pretty soon,
Which he is DDD.
which he did.
Very
There it
proficient
is.
in getting the kill. A lot of your stray hits are going to do it, especially against a character as light as Sheik. Sure, elusive, but if you got someone that is tracking down your movement as proficiently as Beta has been, those swings are going to be so good at swatting out the fly that is Sheik. Oh, Parker's... Oh, they're setting up melee. Oh, they're setting up melee. That's what's happening on. And, oh, we're commenting ultimate.
Ultimate.
Oh, we're commenting ultimate. That's crazy.
This is like pretty even percents, all things considered, I think.
Oh, it totally is. Sure, you got a little bit higher percent, but when you don't have the kill power to boot, and DDD definitely does, this is definitely an even game. We're going to have to see some of those good strings coming in from Valiant to net one of those kills. We've seen them get them before, so don't doubt in the Sheik ability, but don't doubt in Beta's. He was at a deficit, and he made the comeback. So, interesting choice to throw him on stage rather than off. I'm not going to second guess Beta. Then again, did get up aired and died.
I feel like most of the time when I see people play DDD, they throw them on the stage instead.
I don't know why you'd throw on the stage, though, right?
I don't know.
Let's ask the DDD main, why did you throw on stage instead of off when it came to the suck? He wasn't trying to do that. So it was totally intentional, much like Yep's crazy off-stage play. Yeah. Oh, they gotta go back. Oh.
Do you think they'll go for the hero ditto now?
Something tells me they're gonna go ices. Guys, go ring-a-ding. Go ring-a-ding. Do it. Do it. Ring-a-ding time. Me stuff is really, really good. Environmental noises. They are in the other music. Oh.
If I had to pick a song, I'd pick Tetris Theme B, honestly.
Tetris B is really good. Also, I'm a Guile Stage B man myself. Guile B and Vega Stage A. Really, really good music. Like, literally pick anything Tekken, and you got a fire set on your hand.
There it is. There's the
Sephiroth! Guys, he's going Sephiroth. He's going Sephiroth. I'm happy. I'm happy. Looks like he is going the vanilla ice cream Sephiroth. He's got a little bit of that cool blue. I go the rusted copper. In the Discord, he did say how he believes he's the best Sephiroth in state, and I got some, like, coaching before set. Then again, I did 0-2 both of my games, so
Now's your
is
time
he
to
the
learn
best?
from the best.
Now's the time to learn from the best. Let's see here. You're seeing Nair out of shield. I'm seeing the delayed double jump up air, which auto cancels. Love that. Tried
Your
to
last
counter
chance
there.
to register for Melee.
My ass is not playing Melee. I'm sorry. It's just not. I top 8'd last time I played Melee.
Oh.
Yeah. Completely ignore the fact that there were 8 players.
This game's looking really good for Valiant.
This game is looking really good for Valiant. You did get an up air to take the kill. Really, really good stuff. You're seeing the double Nair. I love the Nair strings. Yes! Oh, it's so good.
Oh, what?
Man's got mixed ankles. Absolutely juked. Beta is not playing basketball. Absolutely love Valiant's usage of up air. It covers a whole lot of stuff, so running up and doing that reverse up air has the range of F-tilt, and it sends straight up, so he's able to follow with any of his strong aerials, like more up airs or back airs, and it covers any of the platform, so coverage, really, really good, but that end lag is very, very abusable if Beta's able to get his footing, so you do have to be careful. These are the 2 characters with the worst frame data in the game. That is me speaking. I'm not the best at this game, so take that
And
with
you're
a grain of
slightly biased.
salt. And I'm slightly biased. I'm the #1 Seth slanderer this side of the Mississippi. That is what my Smash GG profile says. So, like I said, take with a hint of salt, but you got 2 different things. DDD has a little bit more wind-up, but hitbox activity, I think that is such a valuable thing to have. And Sephiroth has a little bit more cancelability and a little bit faster moves, but they're much more punishable if they are whiffed, especially that up air if it's not canceled. But we are seeing Valiant do that, so hey, man knows what he's playing.
Beta gets his stock, at least.
Oh yeah.
Winnable game.
Beta is doing really good being DDD against 3 Pichus in a trench coat, so doing the
Honestly,
uppy
pretty
into
bad
stage.
manners from Valiant for not picking a good matchup for DDD.
Yeah. I mean, hey, put me in this scenario and I think I lose to Beta, so is it me or is it Valiant? Valiant is just built different. And there is the back air frame, perfect, throwing it out. Neutral B doesn't time the roll up. We are going to see 2-0 in Valiant's favor. Okay. Curious to know who Valiant's going to go next. We haven't seen a game
This
where
will
they go
for
the same
sure be
characters.
the hero Ditto now. This
We've talked about how the problems with DDD is that he's big. You know who's not big and can turn this into a 2v1 and you still get to keep your hammers?
Oh.
Ice Climbers, right? They're going Zelda. Wait, what was the song? Did I see 2017 Nintendo presentation?
Yes.
What is this song?
You get to hear it. I can't hear it. So
That's the thing. I have the game in my bad ear so I can hear
Oh.
you. No. Bold of you to assume I can hear.
Why is Valiant doing this to Beta? Why is he just picking all the worst characters for DDD?
You know, Valiant did say earlier that Valiant is the worst at playing characters that don't play Smash Ultimate, but you are playing Palutena, my brother in Christ. Like, yes. But tell me, is yours a Fundies Palu or a Palu Palu? That to me looks like some Palu Palu stuff. I'm like,
Beta should be good in this matchup. He spot Smirky so much on the Palu.
yeah, but I mean, we've seen the two Palus fight against each other, and they are such different in terms of play style. There's the Palu up throw. You know, something tells me use the true combo, which is Palu up throw into Palu up throw, Palu up throw. You just catch the landings, Palu up throw. It did well on my friendlies with 1K3, not gonna lie.
Didn't you lose all of those?
I said they did really well against 1K3 when they worked, so... Looks like we are going to see the even stock still struggling to take the life of the DDD at 160, but the up air is going to do it. Back into the neutral. Never mind, scratch that. Back into the advantage. Palu got a nair, which means that she got 5 more. It's the way this is the way this works. Welcome to Smash Ultimate, guys.
Palu's just doing her thing.
There's the up air. Doesn't kill. He DIs that phenomenally. So hard, especially when you can kind of mix up where you're sending them with the left or right. SDI does help eliminate that RNG, and the kill move that is DDD up air, you're living at 130 after the hit. Really, really good. DDD's a heavy and values killing you pretty early. Palu's at 146. I don't know what to say. That is really good things coming from Valiant. Back air takes it, though. Who cares that you're across stage? 176 against a DDD back air? Nah, hammer.
I feel like 166 against most characters, you should probably just die at that point.
That's fair. That's fair. Then again, like we've talked about how DDD's big. How big?
Very big.
Hypothetically, how big is DDD? Is it big when it only works against him, or is he big when it works in his favor? The fact that he was living at those percents tells me one thing. Ooh, 2-frame up smash. You love to see it here. 2-frame.
Those two
That
edge
was
in a row
a
were so
game,
good.
guys. We are looking 3-0 for Valiant. 2 frames to end off the stock. 1 to build the percent and get the chase down. The other to just swiftly end the game. Looks like we're going to be moving on to our next match. Looks like in terms of availability, we got Valiant and Kofu and J24 and Frosty. We're going to see who gets thrown on. Hudson is the ultimate decider.
Where's Kofu? Kofu,
Looks like we're getting Valiant Kofu. 2 absolutely nutso characters. Absolutely wonky. Cartoon character level shenanigans coming from both of these players and their mains. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. I'll be real. Oh boy. I'm gonna go for some more of my water with a little bit of caffeine. Sippy sippy. Can the mic catch that swallowing? I got people
Unsure.
tell me that I eat food and drink with my mouth open even when it's closed because for some reason I'm just loud. So
Just close your mouth.
hey, editing beta, just tell me if we get those gulps on stream, will ya? They did not say Ganon Dittos.
He did say Ganon Dittos. I wonder if we'll see Valiant go a new character every match.
We're gonna start off on the Lucina. We've yet to see the Lucina on the stream, so Sortie against Brawler. Very, very good counter pick, you know. So looks like we're gonna start off. Strong percent coming from Valiant. You got the like Lucina doesn't have a lot of true combos, but you have really good and low lag aerials. And you've got a lot of really good chases that you can force on your opponent. If you're able to get the read on when they're going to do this, do that, your positioning is so strong. So we're seeing a lot of forward air coming from Valiant. Looks like Kofu did make the percent come back rather fast. So, yes, both of these players amazing in their own rights, but it's time to see which play style does come up predominant here. Looks like we're getting whiffed up airs, getting punished. Uppy almost skilling.
I think also, just like moving past this match, it'll be interesting to see who Valiant decides to pick. You can just pick so many different characters to play.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Kofu's got a Game & Watch. He's got the counter pick whenever he wants to. But something tells me that Valiant's pockets are just a little too overwhelming to anticipate who he's going to go next game. So we'll see how this first match runs. It does look like it is in Kofu's favor. Kofu is at kill percent, but he's doing really good at avoiding all of those kill moves, the forward smash, the down airs. He's getting some percent racked on, but is it going to matter when all of the important Lucina kills aren't going to land? There's forward tilt to send off stage, but Kofu makes it back so proficiently. Really cheeky with how he gets back on. Sometimes he's opting for the ledge, sometimes he's going low. Other times he's using that Walmart flip jump to go so high. Looks like the up throw is going to kill. Or up tilt. It was up tilt. No, wait. Up tilt. We were right. I saw the grab, and I was like, oh, that was up throw, but that was Kofu's grab trading. Brawler does struggle with the sorties, so we're going to see that percent build right back up on Kofu.
Kofu has done pretty well at keeping an advantage, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's fast, and he can swing. Kofu, so good at swinging. One of the best swingers I see here. He's able to throw out those back airs, throw out those up Bs, and it's so hard to punish him because he's so ready for every possible reaction he has. He goes, oh, you think I'm in lag? No, strong nair straight out of that up B lag, and it takes the kill. It's so hard to know when you can and can't swing against Kofu. Tried to get some jab shenanigans, and the up B to break the combo does do good at putting in advantageous position, but it's not going to nab the kill just yet. You're looking 146 on Brawler, and that rage is so good for the character, but...
So pretty even right now going to the final stock.
Just about. I mean, 70-0 is definitely nothing to completely shy away from, but we've seen how fast both of these players can get those percents built up. Looks like Kofu, though, is managing to get the meaningful hits. You're getting the forward air combos to end off. There's the forward air, down air. Gets the read with the American air dodge straight into the F smash and doesn't get the kill. What were you saying about an even game, Hudson? Who cares about 70-0? You are back to straight even percents. You're looking 100 on both of these players. One of them has a sword, the other just swings.
A good hit from either player could really like just end the game at any moment at this point.
I'm curious to know what hit that'll be.
Oh no.
It's not going to be a hit. It's going to be a failed recovery, guys.
The only thing that can beat Valiant himself going off the stage.
Yeah. Kofu, be very afraid. This is a 2v1. You got Valiant, Kofu against Valiant.
See, Yep isn't here today to die off the ledge.
So, I mean, Valiant's here to just pull
So
that dead
yeah.
weight, you know? He's pulling through and giving us that classic Weber State gameplay. We're all good at this game, I promise.
Of course. You said dead weight, and I have this problem when I talk to people. When they say words, I'm like, oh, like the magic cards?
Is dead weight a magic card?
Dead weight is a magic card, and I wanted to say it, but I don't know if anyone would ever get that besides me.
I got a friend that's kind of into Smash Ultimate, but very much into Magic, and maybe I can get him here. He's been here before, taking some pictures with his camera, but maybe I can get him saying some words, and you guys can just talk about Magic the entire stream.
I would do that.
He could do it too. So I'm extend an invitation in not too long about next week's tournament, and we'll see if we can get anything crazy going on. But Do we need that here and now, especially when we got some great gameplay coming out? You're seeing the Palu against the Brawler this time around. Palu's options are so much boxier and close to her, which, I mean, Kofu really likes that. You want to be close to Brawler? Well, that's what Brawler wants too, but it looks like the setups that Valiant is able to get with such active hitboxes, the SWAT, get off me, nair, dash attack, back air, really good at keeping Kofu away, as well as I absolutely love Valiant's use of Exploding Flame. He's able to keep the active hitbox out and then go to chase down with an aerial to punish. And if it doesn't hit, he feels like really safe all the time, because most of the time that's either hitting the shield and Kofu doesn't have the frame data to run at him and punish him for it, or he's just too far away for Kofu to close the distance. So Palu is able to play both the up close and far away game. Kofu's only able to play one of those two games, so we'll see how much of that close-up game Kofu can force.
I think one problem Valiant might be having in this matchup right now is Kofu's just able to like mix up his recovery so hard. So Valiant's like, I'm going to do this to edge guard, and then Kofu's like, well, I'll just do this to recover that counters however you're trying to stop me.
You got so many different buttons. You got the double jump that Kofu's so good at ambiguously burning if he does it early, if he does it late. And then he's also got the up B in combination with the down B. Down B is the better recovery tool, but up B kills if you're, you know, just willy-nilly standing around ledge. And we've seen Kofu get those kills, so be very afraid of a Mii Brawler when he's trying to recover. Be afraid of a Mii Brawler up smashing under the platform. I don't expect a lot of the boxer characters to hit there, but apparently Kofu's got it.
I don't think Kofu is expecting that to hit either.
Yeah, they were both laughing over it. Ooh, there's the 2-frame coming from the up smash.
Kofu had a pretty big disadvantage, but I mean, he's Mii Brawler. We've seen him just like kill you randomly.
We've also seen him just die
Yeah, I guess
randomly.
he just
Look at that
dies.
up smash. So active. People do not give enough credit to Palu up smash for being the amazing move that it is.
I'm surprised the up smash like punished that hard.
Oh yeah. I mean, Mii Brawler, he punches, he kicks you. Occasionally he'll throw a metal ball. And this goddess says giant laser. And Kofu still finds a way to make this very convincing. Remember, he did take the first game, so the fact that, well, this is the game, the set that it is, very, very fun. Imagine a world where this is like canonical power, and this is just a dude that punches you. And it's against a goddess, you know, grants her warriors
I mean,
the
some
power of
goddesses
fly.
aren't that strong, right? Some goddesses aren't that strong. I've never played any of the Kid Icarus games. I can't confirm or deny.
That's fair. Tell me what god and goddesses you're thinking of that aren't that strong, though.
I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah. Go to your Google. I'll be waiting here. Okay, we're back to even percents. Kofu did cheese out with that killing up B spike in straight to the nether. And looks like the percents do keep on climbing on Valiant. So you gotta be scared at all times. A single string from Brawler is enough to even the game right back out, straighten out the kinks, iron out the little bit of wrinkles. We are back to such a smooth game coming out here. We're seeing hits traded for hits, but a lot of the recent ones have been Kofu building that percent back on Valiant. But Valiant is going to punish the whiffed JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
This is such a close
The
game.
Exploding Flame. I love Valiant's use of
Valiant
Exploding
gets it,
Flame.
I mean, Valiant, on the final stock, Kofu was like 100% above Valiant there. And then he almost evened it out.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that you're able to make the comeback as convincing as it was is a good play in of itself. It doesn't matter the numbers on screen when it comes to the 1-1, this, that. Both of these games have been last hit so close, you really can't count your chickens before the battle is over.
Do you mean count your eggs?
You cannot count your that is the way the cookie gets baked in the oven.
Oh. Valiant, another new character.
We're seeing the PT. We're going to see 3 new characters come out this game. I'm curious to know which ones get used. I'm going to imagine that the Squirtle gets used a lot. Might be shying away from the Squirtle, seeing how Kofu has been abusing it to get that starting percent off. But looks like the strings are coming from Valiant to even them out.
I think that first starting thing there was just kind of like Valiant, like, shooting off the ledge on accident. I don't think he meant to go that far.
Yeah. Little quirky. Had to remember where the ground is. Like, oh, was the ground down here? Nope, I checked. We are seeing the Ivysaur, I think I gotta say, is my favorite of the 3 to see out.
That's the cool one of, like, I'm going to try and get a kill now.
Yeah, he's the cheeser of the group. You got Charizard, which is the absurd kill power, busted out of shield option with that up smash, and the recovery. Squirtle's got the strings and just the solid overall outplay you character. And Ivysaur just hits some of the craziest things I've ever seen. You got back air confirms into your up B. You got one of the best down air and up airs in the game. We're seeing Valiant try to use those right now. Back throw kills.
Sometimes you just got to back throw to kill.
Jeez. I didn't know that any of these characters had a kill throw. The only kill throw I remember is the back throw back air coming from Charizard. Absolutely absurd, but I didn't know that any of the Pokemon from Pokemon Trainer's Kit actually had a kill throw, but apparently back throw doesn't.
I think I've seen Ivysaur kill throw like that before. Watching
Yeah.
our other Pokemon Trainer player, Squib.
Squib. I love Squib. Fun fact, I got a winning record on Squib.
You have a winning record on all these good players. What
I
happens?
I have a winning record on Greenwing and Squib. And I have been the O2 king for the last, I can't even remember how long. I'll tell you what, I'm totally going to try to get some games with Valiant after this because apparently he's a great coach. So, and I mean, you can kind of see why he would be because he's just a good player. Look at him live to these percents that he's living at. I mean, Kofu knows all of his kill moves. He keeps on using up throw, edging him closer and closer to those kill percents. Looks like he's going to play to the Charizard. I think that forward throw would have killed if he was Ivysaur too, so Valiant
like
really, really good at choosing when he is the character that he's playing. You're seeing grabs come out from Charizard, but it's not going to be able to get the little footsies, the little toesies, the little tickle coming from Kofu with that dash attack.
I also think it's so interesting to watch Valiant play, and it's just like, he picks all these different characters, and then you would think he just mains every single one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he said he plays characters that play the game. Kazuya doesn't play the game. He plays Kazuya's game, right? So, looks like Valiant, he can be good at characters, sure. But he's just so good at the game that it doesn't matter who he picks. He knows what's strong, and he knows what he needs to close the distance, to get the percent, and just win. But it looks like Kofu knows exactly what to do, too. Being the character specialist with that Mii Brawler. Is it going to matter when you get Ivysaur downward? What a cheeser move. That's my guy right there. I love Ivysaur. Ivysaur is so cool.
That was crazy that he kind of cheesed Kofu like low enough he couldn't recover.
Yeah, I mean, Kofu's so good at recovering, and most of the time we see Kofu go for those cheesy moves with the up B.
It's
So
kind of
how does
surprising.
it feel to get a taste of your own medicine, you know? You just got Ivysaur down aired, brother. Oh, boy. Excuse me, I'm a tired little boy. I was out late and up early to go to the gym. It was arm day, and I'm
Don't
here,
go to
man.
the gym.
I'm here, man. Just easy solution.
Just don't go.
Don't go to, man. Based. I'm a smasher. What am I doing? Taking showers
Yeah, like-
and valuing overall physical health. I'm crazy for that.
Maybe that's why you're not so good at Smash. You've been
That's
like going to
it.
the gym,
That
you've been
explains
taking
it.
showers.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my setup to the gym and play in front of everybody and try to convince them to do the same with me, and we'll all improve. I'm friends with a few like bodybuilder personal trainers that I've just had talks with there, and one of them absolutely loves The Witcher. He's a big gamer and he'll play The Witcher, and I'm like, I just need to get him into Smash, and I'll just bring my Switch there, and when we're done with our sets, we'll just
You
play
play.
some games. I'm curious to know who he'd play.
I think it's interesting to see Valiant swap back to Palutena.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that who he lost with, if I remember
No,
right?
he lost his Lucina.
Lost his Lucina, that's right. He did get 2 games in a row back to back. Right. Looks like Kofu got prepared with the Palutena the game before last and knows exactly what to do this time around, because look at the percents. You got 100 more on Valiant than you do Kofu, and we've seen how proficient Kofu is at just doing things that'll kill. Looks like for now he's just building up those percents. He's using the up throw with punishing with the side B.
Valiant trolling
Good
himself, it sounds like.
Yeah, what a quirky, silly guy. Down throw, trying to catch with back air. Down throw back air is awesome. That's really cool. I love down throw back air.
Valiant clearly just wants us to get a game 5.
Oh yeah, we get content matches.
Yeah.
We get content matches. It's gonna be exclusively game 5s from here on out, and we're gonna talk for so long, and it's gonna be so great.
Actually, I changed mine. I want only 3 O's now.
I want only 3 O's. Last tournament with Edge, we saw so many game 5s, and we were talking about, oh, how long have we both been talking? And I went back to the VODs to check. 3.5 hours is my thing, and roughly 2 hours 50 minutes to like 2:45 was Edge's time on commentary for that last bit. And we were talking on the Discord about the commentary last time around, and they said it was so fun to listen to. And
As
I'm
you
like,
guys slowly went mentally
are
crazy.
you real? Are you real with us? You want to hear that? Because we were on our last leg for 3 consecutive hours. I don't want to say we were done, because we love commentating Smash Ultimate. You do too. I mean, if we're gonna be here, we have to be good at it, right? But you can obviously
been
kind
doing
of
it for
tell
3 hours.
when it declines, because we were saying sound effects. We were going wow, wow, and wow, 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 and things like that instead of saying anything about the games. So the fact that we're not there at this point feels good. I mean, we're at even stocks, not even percents though, but that doesn't change the fact that so much of Palu's kit will manage to kill, especially if you catch Kofu out on the stage. He is pretty proficient at recovering though, so you gotta know the route that Kofu's gonna use, and maybe you can get some cheeky kill like you did with Ivysaur the game before. But looks like for now, we're just gonna do some solid on-stage play and hope to get those, like, a little bit more explosive kills, right?
I wonder if Palu wasn't the pick here. I feel like Kofu's getting a lot more use out of that middle platform on Hollow Bastion than Valiant is.
That's true. We've seen how much Smirky loves that platform when it comes to using his down throws. We don't see Valiant go for a lot of those, right? Got the confirmed Nair into up tilt, but it's not going to kill just yet. Kofu ready with the tech chase read. Gets the grab forward air. Going to continue being cheeky. Did the ZSS option, which was flip jump off of ledge, but looks like Palu is going to get the kill. Was that up air? What took it there?
Pretty in favor of Kofu.
Yeah.
Valiant still could come back. We've seen him come back from.
I mean,
about this
Palutena
point.
did get a Nair, which means that you're taking 50. Looks like Kofu is able to take only 25 from it, though. That tells you
He's
how
just
good
that
Kofu
good.
is. He's just that good. He's that guy. There's some more up airs. Now you're at that 60s number. There's the Exploding Flame. I love Exploding Flame. Back air, we're looking right back to even percents. Any hit could be the last of this. When it comes to both of the games we saw before, it is a lot of just the things that build percent. A lot of grab and throws will do those percent build-ups, and that's what we see both of these players get at a lot of high percents, not those crazy, crazy kill moves. We saw Kofu kind of swing some down smashes and Valiant some up smashes, but they're so good at knowing each other's threat bubbles when it comes to what kills that the only things that they manage to hit are those just slow burn build percent. We're looking 149 to 113. But the up B is going to get it. That is 2-2. We're straight to game 5 at your winter finals here.
Kind of surprised Valiant wasn't safe on the ledge there. Oh, but it looks like he got caught right out of the teleport before he could grab it.
Yep. 2-framed, not with the landing hit, but with the initial hit into the stage. Really, really good on Kofu's favor. Looks like my man's is getting some water. He is hydrated.
He rage quit. He left. He's so upset.
Valiant is
He hates Kofu
buffing
now.
up. Valiant's buffing up on Fire Muffin sauce. Fire Muffin sauce is water.
Is that
We were
not your
talking
sauce?
about-
You have a water bottle now.
I do have a water bottle now, but so me and Edge were talking about like BuzzFeed quiz style. If the players here were a sauce, what sauce would they be? And we have determined that Valiant is ranch. I say Burger King ranch, which he initially took as an insult because yeah, it's Burger King. But if you haven't had Burger King ranch, then shut your mouth. It's so good.
I don't know the last time I went to Burger King.
That is very valid. I don't know why anyone would go. I worked there for a year and a half. I don't want to go there. The Whopper's pretty good, and that's it. But
Was that
Burger
you?
King ranch.
Were you the Burger King foot lettuce guy?
Dude, no. So I have some very, very illegal stories that go with that Burger King that I'm going to be able to tell off stream if anybody wants to ask about a certain Chuck fellow. I love Chuck to death. I'm going to refrain from saying it on the internet for the sake of my personal safety. Playing some big brain things here.
You have some theoretical stories in Minecraft.
Yeah. So if any of the people that could hypothetically get me in trouble with those stories and they go, hey, tell us about Chuck, and I will just say, oh, the time I chucked an entire bag of Burger King lettuce in the trash or something, fully legal. That's fully legal. So much better than what I did, but they won't know what it is, so yeah. Not only that, in order to get that from me, they have to sit through all of this commentary and gameplay, which, I mean, albeit it's pretty easy. This is so hype.
It's interesting, Valiant, another new character going Pyramithra.
Pyramithra, absolutely disgusting. I am, I think I see a little bit of foam at the mouth coming from Valiant as he gets a little bloodthirsty with the Pyramithra. This is the second best character in the game. And, it's a sortie against Brawler, and I've already talked about how that's really what Brawler struggles with. So, I'm curious to see how this goes. But, I mean, that just tells you how good at this game Kofu is if Kofu has the percent lead. Against, like, one of the worst matchups coming from Brawler. I think Cloud is way up there, and so is Pithra definitely. But looks like we do have the stock lead to start off.
Kofu might also have the advantage of just playing against Pyramithra way more than anyone has fought against me, Brawler.
And I think he also has the thing because I think Kofu plays against more Pyramithra than Valiant plays Pyramithra, right?
Probably.
He has so many diverse character things, and I mean, Pithra, I was seeing online how so many of the Pithras that you see at top level aren't character specialists. The best you can say is maybe like Cosmos, but everybody else just has the secondary or has it as a counter pick because the character is just like so easy to pick up. You got the Sheik with a sword whenever you want, and you got Ganondorf with a sword whenever you want, both of which better. Looks like Valiant is able to tech the down air really good. Can't tech the down air if Kofu misses it, but is it going to matter if it's
A little bit too far off
completely
the stage.
stopping your recovery? Yeah. We're looking stock advantage in Kofu's favor. We do know that Valiant is capable of making those comebacks, but it looks like right now Kofu is being so dominant in the neutral and making it look like we don't know if it's possible if Valiant can do it. So long as Valiant believes in himself and his forward smashes like he just absolutely obliterated Kofu with, we all know it's doable, right?
As long as Valiant has the power of friendship, which he might have with someone somewhere.
So long as he's got that Burger King ranch juice inside of him to boot, we know that we're eating well here on commentary.
Valiant does have to be so careful. At 128, he could just kind of die.
Explode. That's true. I mean, we've seen Kofu swing the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the Flashing Mach Punch. They are on Kalos, and that's like the highest legal skills.
So I guess you're right. It's a
Classic
little
Silver
bit
Bears.
harder for him to just kind of die.
Yeah. A lot of the kill power coming from Kofu is going to be vertical. You got combos into up smash.
I think
You're
that's
dead.
it.
You're dead. Good games. Shake my hand. F tilt to... Said he felt like a brain dead dumbass the whole set. Something tells me he was playing Pyramithra. Oh, man. All right. Next up, looks like we're going to have Beta on J24. We're going to see the DDD on the Rob, unless J24 decides to pull out any other of his characters. I've seen Lucina and Cloud from J24. So I'm curious to know who's going to go, but Rob has such a good matchup on DDD that I don't imagine him going anything else. Oh boy. Ooh, ignore the fact I'm yawning. Ignore it. Ignore it. I'm not yawning. I swear. Okay. Right back into the game. J24 Beta. How's it going, Beta? It's going so good. How's your first tournament going? I mean, you got to be pretty good to be in losers quarters. You know? So, what do you mean not really? Listen. For as much as I hear from people that are so much better than me saying that they believe in the Apeggio, and yet here you are after I 0-2, if you think I'm good and you're here and I'm not, then how good do you have to be? There we go. He admitted it. Ladies and gents, he admitted it. Let's go straight into the game. I was right about it, seeing the Rob on J24 running into the Beta. Really bad. DDD's just a bad matchup machine, really. So much of your strengths just get invalidated by other character strengths, and their weaknesses you can't abuse like other characters can yours. So let's see how Beta compensates for the flaws of DDD, because Beta's good at the character.
It is
Beta's
pretty
so
crazy
good.
how Beta only plays bad matchups as DDD, and then he still does super well.
I mean, he's the anime protagonist of Weber State. He is our mascot, even, I'd say. You know, so very good. There's the forward air underneath the stage. There's another one to stage spike. Is he going to recover? He does. Let's go. First stock, Beta.
That was so cool, though.
I know. What am I telling you? He's so good. Beta's godlike.
Absolutely insane gameplay from his first tournament.
Here's something that I think is really funny. A lot of the commentary has recently been making it into the clips. I'm curious to know how much commentary is going to be on there if it's talking good stuff about Beta, because the clip ended a little while ago, but we're still talking about how good he is. How long is it going to go on? How long is it going to go on?
He'll actually just mute the clip. Anytime we say Beta's so good, he'll censor his own name, so no one knows.
Yeah. It could be anyone. It could be me. Am I
Yeah.
so good?
He's going to
Guys?
splice in someone else's name over it.
Guys, Mickey Leo is so good. Guys, Eric Samus is so good. There's the down throw. Does DDD have the mash? He doesn't. You see the up tilt, up air, but the DDD is heavy enough to
A less
not
heavy
die from
character
it.
probably would have died there.
Oh, definitely. Definitely, you don't got a stout in my mind when it comes to that. You're looking pretty even percents. Sure, the DDD's got higher, but he's also got the weight to boot.
I think
Rob?
Rob probably is heavier, though. Rob is pretty heavy.
I don't think Rob's heavier than DDD. I don't know if Rob's heavier than DDD. And now I am super tempted to actually check, you know.
Clean it up.
Oh, come on. What was the... I can't remember. Oh, it's just ultimate. There we go. Let's find... This is alphabetical order. D. Oh, no. King. It's King
It's King.
DDD, so it starts with a K.
Very good gameplay happening while we're looking this up. Beta's evening out the stocks 1-1 now. Beta at 62.
H-I-J-K-L-M-N. Or J-K-L-M-N-L. Okay, let's
he
go.
is right
I
there.
found it.
There he
I
is.
just don't mind me just having to sing the alphabet. I literally know a more proficient way to go about this. We are going to go to... What is it?
Look at that. J24
Okay.
wins the first
Look at that.
round.
J24 wins the first one. Okay. With that, I can... No, there's a stats... Oh, stats. There it is. If we go to... Wait. And if we find...
Hold on. I have an idea. Control F, King.
King Muga.
That's
So
K
we have
roll.
King K. Rool. King K. Rool. Yeah, oh.
Is that the?
Wait. Actually, here's 1 second. 1 second. I think it's sorting. So, if we go to
Oh, it is.
wait, it'll go to wait. We want Bowser, King K. Rool. King DDD is the 4th heaviest character in the game with a weight of 127.
Rob is 106.
Rob is 106.
So DDD is a little
much
bit
heavier. I got it, guys. he's got 20 pounds on Rob. Everybody talks about how Rob is big, but man, is DDD an absolute chunk.
I didn't realize that's how heavy DDD was. He doesn't
Yep.
look it. He's just a big penguin guy.
Yeah. And Parker's gonna ban FD. That's crazy.
They're playing Melee, I think.
They're playing Melee. What a surprise, guys. In Melee, Parker's banning FD and he plays Puff. Yeah. Right back to the onslaught at hand. It looks like Beta has got J24 in the blender, getting all of the stray hits and keeping J24 guessing on what he wants. He's able to get the command grabs, able to get the Gordos, able to get his aerials, and it's just going to keep on building percent, and we know how good Beta is at killing with DDD. Especially when DDD's got so many things that are going to kill, like the forward air.
I think the Puff player being our TO in Melee's bad, because then we're like, how many ledge grabs does the Puff get? He's like, oh, they get like 102.
Yeah. How many ledge grabs do you think the Rob has? I think the Rob gets 5 ledge grabs, and if he goes any more, then we go and sock J24 in the arm. I think that's...
I mean, that's like my secret tech that I
Yeah.
keep telling people to do. When you're playing a game and it's not looking good, just like karate chop your opponent right in the throat.
I think if Beta exceeds the 500 Gordo limit that we all know is in the Smash Ultimate rules, then we get to flip his chair while he's still in it. Oh, doing a little bit of jumping. DDD swallowing the Rob, only to get absolutely berated with the that is Rob's up air.
I think the only person where the like ground into up air kill doesn't work on is Yep, because that man can mash out of things so fast.
Have you seen the Cyrus Mash?
Cyrus
the Cyrus
Mash
Mash
too.
is built different.
These Samus players just know how to mash. I don't know why.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I've been told by Prince HD that I got a nasty mash when it comes to the things that I mash out of, like minecart. There are times that I should die in minecart, and I don't. So, not to say that I'm as good as Yep and Cyrus, but I'm kind of as good as Yep and Cyrus, you know.
I was kind of expecting Beta to go off the stage and like try and do something fancy there and then save him.
Yep. Instead, he's just jumping,
He's just gonna
air
stand
dodging
there.
back to stage. It's his. That is his stage, and we know it. Looks like J24 forgot, and he had to be reminded that that is Beta's stage.
I can't wait for them to do the Hero Ditto.
Yeah. I can't wait for the Wii Fit Ditto, and they're just gonna do some yoga together.
The TO said they should do a plant ditto. Does that mean they have to do it?
I just can't wait until they both decide to make a Mii, and we get to commentate on their creative choices on
the
what their Miis are. Yep. I'm like, interesting, he is going the Mario cap just to maybe bring up his inner anger.
Kind of bad meta there. He's going Mii Brawler, but he's Sans Undertale. I don't think that really
Yeah.
fits.
Looks like we are going to get the Cuphead against King Arthur. No, not this game, unfortunately. I think we might get that next game, but for now, we are getting the DDD into Donkey Kong. Absolutely love commentating heavies. I've only ever done it once before, and it is an absolute treat. Hammer! Woo!
Most
I
of the
love
time when
hammer.
Beta pulls out that hammer, something bad happens to him.
Yeah, so when Beta pulls out the hammer, I gotta look around the room and make sure someone doesn't, like, trip and fall. I gotta make sure that, like, the lighting doesn't and power doesn't go out. The hammer gets pulled out, and the universe doesn't know how to cope with the fact that DDD is in his power mode. He can and will pull the trigger and kill you with that jet hammer.
Or he'll miss and die.
Or he'll miss and die. But regardless, it's a power play on both ends because we know how good the players that SD here are. We've seen Yep. Who was it that SD'd a little bit earlier today? Wasn't it also Beta?
Beta did.
I think Beta did.
I think we saw Valiant and Kofu both SD.
Guys, the best players are the ones who SD, so it's a win-win. You either kill your opponent or SD with Jet Hammer, both of which favorable outcomes. Looks like Beta is able to mash out of the side B. Okay, I just have to go on a little bit of a spiel. Do you know how much range Donkey Kong side B has? It's
No.
absolutely absurd. It's got more range than every single one of Sephiroth's tilts.
Huh.
I'm not kidding. I
Weird.
think it's got as much range as up tilt has in the completely vertical direction, and up tilt hits platforms.
He needs it.
He needs it. Like true. But there are times that I swing at the Donkey Kong and I'm like, yeah, that's because I'm out of its threat range, and I'm Sephiroth, and I have the paper cut machine that is Masamune, and I'm not going to get punished for it. And then I get hit by side B after I whiff a tilt of my own. And I'm like, how does it outrange it? I don't know. So, hey, if you're getting hit by side B, the best of us are, you know? Because I am the best of us.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's
There
too
we got
bad we haven't
super DDD
seen
jump.
J24's secret tech that he taught me. So what you do is you grab your opponent and jump off the stage, and if they're mashing, throw them at the stage because then they can't tech it. And if they're not mashing, you throw them away from the stage because they're waiting to tech it.
Interesting. That's really, really fun, like, player counterplay. You're reacting to not something in-game.
But
You're
based off-
reacting to the sound of the player's controller, which I think is so cool. Here's something else you should do. React to the color of their eyes. I've heard that green-eyed players will oftentimes go for, like, some really aggressive things, while oftentimes the brown-eyed players will just SD. That'd be absolutely nuts, guys. You should react to what shirt they are wearing, and if it is a stupid shirt, you should tell them so that they feel sad and play worse. Amazing Gordo coming from Beta to close out the 2-1 lead. Let's see if this next game is going to be the last.
I do like listening to J24 when he's playing because he just gets hit by a move and he's like, "You're just so good." You gotta give it to him when he's losing. He's just like, "Man, you're just such a good player."
Uh-huh. Such a really good mindset to have, you know. Oftentimes, if I do something dumb, I'll be like, I'm a bot, but...
Back to the Rob. I'm not sure why he swapped off of it in the first place. I think it was going good for him.
Okay.
Maybe
We are
he just
going
heard that Rob is not as heavy, and he's like, well, I don't want to play this character then.
Yeah. He learned that being heavy is overrated. Beta is just built different. He's not carried by the weight. He's carried. He's not carried by the weight. Beta carries the weight of DDD. He's got
like
the
all
world
of
on
his,
his
the weight
shoulders.
of his bad matchups and his size and all of
his
moves
127 weight and his dumb-looking shirt and his brown eyes. Beta's crazy for that. Beta's absolutely nuts. Hey, Beta, I just want to say you looked really good today.
You missed the hammer
You look
kill.
really
Did
good
you
today.
see that?
Yes.
Yeah, that
I
was
did see
really
that
cool.
hammer.
Beta got the hammer.
What I tell you, something bad, something crazy happens every single time DDD pulls out the hammer, like me not getting the chance to see it. The commentator, that's job is to look at the Smash game and say the crazy things going on, and I miss it.
It's a hard job to look at the screen.
You know what's even crazier? I missed it as I complimented Beta. What I say, the hammer is just something else. The
Your
universe can't
compliment
handle
was
it.
able to give him the power to hit him with the hammer.
Yep. I should have complimented Beta right then and there. Maybe he would have been able to mash out of Rob down throw.
Kind of surprised these Gordos are doing so well for Beta in this matchup. It's kind of weird whenever you see a Rob that's like getting outranged charactered by someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Beta, really smart player here. He's just not picking up the gyro. He just isn't, no attempts.
He's just like, it's not even worth it.
I'm
And
not
if
going to
it's-
take 4% for no reason.
Here's the thing. Gyro's all the way over on the left, and you guys are playing on the right. So the chance that it comes into any factor for J24 is pretty low. And when it's on the field, he can't shoot it out. And we know how much mileage J24 gets from just shooting out the fast gyro, getting some free percent with it, and then like going out and grabbing it. So not only is it being away from the stage really good for Beta, but it being on the stage and not in the kit right now for Rob, also really good. So you just got two strong strengths. Beta, like the knowledge of the game, absolutely phenomenal. He knows where to make his plays, where to have his scenarios favor him, and when to play a bit more passively. Like, look at him at ledge. He's just valuing getting back, being tricky with his multiple jumps, mashing out of the...
Surprised J24 didn't go for like a different move to try and kill Beta there when he was at such a high percent. Beta 176 and dies. Not able to match out of that one. Going to last stock, it's basically a perfectly even game.
Oh, it was
Well,
close to perfectly even
not-
as you can.
not
You
anymore,
got
not anymore.
70 lead, and you got the kill power.
It was about 4 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Honestly, cheering on Beta here so we don't go to game 5.
Mm-hmm.
J24 is starting to do really good with the gyros, hitting back Gordos with it. Beta just cannot shoot out Gordos right now. J24 is just hitting them with every single gyro.
You see, that's why you really want Gyro to be off the field, because Laser is really, really strong, but it's not going to do all that much when it's at its lower levels. All it can do is hit back Gordo just like that. So when you only have one of those two tools, it's pretty easy to work around. We saw how well Beta did it when the Gyro was all the way out of the field. But when you got both of them, you can just be so oppressive with throwing out one, and then you just use the Gyro while the laser recharges, and then when you're done with the Gyro and it's despawned, you have another charge of laser to send Gordo back. And that's DDD's only option in those long ranges. So setting up his traps, getting that Gordo on the field is so valuable. And when Rob absolutely denies your ability to have the power behind it, such good counterplay coming from J24.
I think both the players accidentally misclicked because they're not both playing hero right now. Kind of unlucky misplays from both of them. Game starting off good for J24. But as we talked about, Beta, heaviest character.
Also best player. But I don't want to talk too soon. We did see that percent come back, and the really tricky recovery coming from J24, hanging underneath the stage, really hard to hit, and being ambiguous about when he wants to be back. So absolutely phenomenal from both players. We are looking at like even enough percents for it not to really matter. Higher kill power coming from the DDD is going to make that, like, what, 30% difference not matter that much. There's the laser hitting the Gordo again. We saw that take game 3 last time, or game 4 rather. We're seeing him getting ready to down tilt at ledge. I don't know what the crouching DDD would possibly want.
He just wants to kill you.
Yep. Looks like this time Gordo was able to get out.
I think we're seeing Beta kind of struggling to use Gordo super well in these last 2 games.
I beg to differ because, yes, J24 has counterplay, but that doesn't mean that Beta doesn't have mix-ups. He's changing the angles at which he's throwing them, and J24's throwing out the lasers, but the Gordos are jumping over them, and he's being so tricky with not doing the same thing. Even though he is choosing the same option and throwing out Gordo, he's being different about it every single time, and that right there is what wins you these games. What else wins you these games is the fact that Beta's having a little bit of trouble to mash out a down throw, I'll be real.
I hope Beta wins so he holds up melee bracket some more.
Me and my homies hate melee. Saw a phenomenal down air to take the stock. It was originally definitely in J24's favor, but now we're seeing 2-to-1 stock. Beta can die to just about any hit coming from Rob, but Beta has the chance to build up all the extra credit percent he wants.
Beta could be absolutely crazy and not even die.
I mean, I believe it. You got Sour Spot down air. Not going to take it. You got the lingering nair, but the combo with the backer is going to miss, but not that forward air when you get it the second time around. There's the hammer. Gets the read with the roll.
He's so cool.
He's so cool, guys. Beta, he's the best. What'd we say? Something crazy either happens or he gets the kill. One or the other. Exclusively.
Like, I won't expect it.
Is J24 staying here? Oh, no?
We're at the point where it's just... Fire Muffin, come play Beta.
Fire Muffin on Beta. Oh, right, that was losers.
Yeah, it's gonna be whoever plays here, whoever wins here plays against Valiant for losers finals. Then whoever wins that plays
Losers
against Kofu
semis,
for
guys,
grand.
this is exciting. I am ready. I cannot wait to see who Fire Muffin's playing. They haven't played on stream just yet, and last time I was falling in love with the Fire Muffin Inkling, I'll be real. So I'm really excited to see who's gonna pull out this time around. How crazy would it be if I set your tag to Mifu Marif right now? I'd be crazy for that. Ah. 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, that was it. I found it. Wait. Wait. I did it!
This isn't losers finals.
This isn't what is this then?
This is losers semifinals.
I thought we were
The next round is losers finals against Valiant.
Oh right, because Valiant was
'Cause-
in losers.
'cause
In my
he's in
mind, Valiant
winners.
won winners finals, but it was Kofu. Ignore the fact that Sonic. Hey guys,
That's what I've heard. That Fire Muffin has been playing Sonic today.
check this out. Fun fact: Sonic. I'm gonna one second. I'm gonna find a picture to send over to the Discord so that you guys understand. Take over commentary for the time being.
Remember when we bullied a studio into changing how Sonic looked for the Sonic movie?
I love that. And then the fact that Ugly Sonic is canonical in Disney with the Chip and Dale.
Yeah. A movie I've never seen, but I know Ugly Sonic is in it.
I haven't either.
I think this is Snow plays Sonic.
Snow does
So
play
I think
Sonic.
this is the second Sonic here. I don't know why Fire Muffin has chosen to play Sonic. I know very little of what Sonic actually does, besides camp out your
Yeah.
opponent.
I mean, you spin dash, right? You become ball.
Yeah.
That's very cool when you ball. Happens with a lot of your moves, but DDD has hammer, kind of a solution for ball. Very,
So
very
so in like the game of rock paper scissors of like hammer hedgehog whatever, hammer beats hedgehog.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna put it in the Discord. Beta,
Alright,
you can throw it up on
In like 3 days when Beta edits this.
yeah, in 3 days when Beta edits it. Sonic.
Oh, these
That's-
are like the
that's what I'm-
statues or whatever.
Sonic. That's yep. Feel free to throw that up on stream right now because guys, Sonic got a back air, very cool. Took the kill. I mean, anything will kill at like 150 or at least a lot will do. We've seen how heavy DDD is. Absolutely nuts.
Character I actually do want it added into Smash, Shadow.
Shadow would have been sick. I would have killed for any Sonic rep, but I'll be real. I'm an Amy enjoyer. I like Amy. Amy's so cool. Imagine
I think you
a
need to get off
time-
commentary.
Imagine
now.
a time
I think you need to
manipulation
go.
hammer character. We need another hammer character because we know about DDD and Ice Climbers. Both of them protagonist characters. We could have used another hammer character. Boom. Amy Rose.
But we'd have Shadow.
Shadow
He
would
has
have
a
been cool.
gun.
Imagine Eggman, right? What my friend Lemon Juice has been talking a whole lot about is imagine an alt that has both Tails and Eggman, and they're both in like a mech, and you can choose to be like the good guy or the bad guy, and we get to add 2 Sonic characters with 1 character slot.
I was gonna say, is Eggman just like Bowser Jr.?
Kinda. That's. We were thinking a much more lame Bowser Jr. is what we were thinking. I would have killed for like Spyro. I think Spyro would have like been really lame, but I'm a Spyro boy. I love Spyro.
That's like a Sony thing. I don't know if Nintendo would add.
I mean-
just holding the hammer there.
They got Microsoft with Minecraft Steve in here. They got Disney with Sora. What's to tell me they're not gonna
I
get
guess you're right.
Sony?
Is Sora Disney or is that?
Sora's Disney.
Does that not count as
Square Enix?
Square
No,
Enix?
because Square Enix makes deals with Disney to make the Kingdom Hearts 2. That's yikes is what I'm gonna say. That is kill with the Nair. Take a look at that kill screen. Beta editing beta. Go ahead and put that kill screen back on front for me and show how silly that is. Look how quirky that is right there, guys. That right there. So throw some circles, throw some sirens, and like the clickbait thumbnail stuff. This is so silly. Looks like we're gonna go to game 2. Beta
for
in the lead.
Hero Ditto? Here it comes.
Hero Ditto? I think I just heard them say Luigi Ditto.
No, Luigi's not cool.
Luigi's very cool. Did you know that he hits his hand on the floor and he goes, ow, 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 if you whiff his forward air and you hit his hand on the floor? So silly.
Have you ever played the Shadow the Hedgehog game before?
No, but I've seen
It's-
Video Game Donkey play it.
It sure is. It is the video game of all time.
He's like, man, I'm gonna kill these guys with my gun. And like he'll just run around with like the absolute biggest gun ever
Yeah.
in one hand, and it'll just be like video game physics, you know? So silly. You see, I was watching a video from my homies over there on the Alpha Red channel, and they were ranking the top 10 Sonic characters. And well, Amy Rose ranked pretty high. Amy Rose can stop time, but what can't she stop? Bullets. And fun fact, Shadow can shoot most of the Sonic cast.
No one else uses the gun.
Yeah, Amy can stop time, but can she stop bullets? No. Can
Beta.
Fire Muffin stop this down air coming in? Absolutely slabbing.
Beta is just styling on Fire Muffin right now.
Yeah.
The disrespect, honestly.
You know, something tells me that the Sonic's not doing that much work, and you should go Inkling. You didn't hear that from me at all. No,
I think he should
you
go
didn't hear
Ice
that.
Climbers
I
first.
think you should go. I'd love to see the Ice Climbers too. You know, something just tells me there's not a single Fire Muffin character that would disappoint me here. I mean, Snow plays Sonic, and I'm seeing a lot more of an aggressive Sonic here than the Snow
Yeah,
Sonic.
so he's playing Sonic wrong.
He's playing suboptimal Sonic, but he's playing cool Sonic, so like who am I to argue with that? You know? Oh, that was almost something crazy coming in, the super DDD jump.
Whoa, that
The
Gordo.
bounce back Gordo.
Beta has the Gordo angles down.
He's listen, I failed Trig. I'm gonna have to take some notes from Beta here. Only class I ever failed here at
Oh, he's
Weber
too
State
smart.
or ever. Did dart past and do downer to the platform. There's another crazy angle. What? He really wanted it. He really wanted it, guys. There we go. We're looking 2-0 Beta. Let's see what Fire Muffin's gonna pull to make this comeback. Because last tournament, Fire Muffin did win 2 reverse 3-0s back-to-back in losers run. So, listen, Beta, you know you got the lead right now, but be very afraid of the capabilities that Fire Muffin's got. Something tells me that the Fire Muffin sauce, that being water, is going to go nuts. He is going Crom. Absolutely love the Fire Muffin Crom. You know, for how much, like, hit confirm stuff is hard, like, these guys have such fast moves. to get the combos that I see, like back hit, up air, into like other aerials, into like aerial. It's so cool. It's so cool to see from Chrom. I hope to see some more of that nuts stuff here. Looks like we got a strong aerial train to start off the game with a percent. Ledge trapping, but hammer. Down throw, forward air, shenanigans. Silliness
Another
here.
bad matchup for King DDD, I feel.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. DDD got a lot of bad matchups. And Chrom has one big weakness. But the strengths of DDD do exploit the one weakness of Chrom. So even though, yes, bad matchup, all of Chrom's strengths invalidate all of DDD's strengths. But DDD's strengths invalidates the one and only weakness of Chrom. So I'm interested to see if it's gonna come into play at all. I know that forward tilt is a very active move that could very much catch that exploitable up B from Chrom to recover. Curious to know how this match is going to go, but it looks like for right now it is running in Fire Muffin's favor, which is exactly what he needs if he's to make this reverse 3-0.
Honestly, my money right now is on Beta. Hold up melee some more.
Hold up melee some more. I mean, did just get the stock with the down tilt. There's up throw, up air. You're getting a little bit more percent built, but Fire Muffin swatting back those Gordos. More Gordo swat back. Forward smash hits that high. Wow. Fire Muffin is good. That's all I'm going to say. Fire Muffin is good.
But he's not playing a cool epic character like Ice Climber.
Shut up. You're wrong.
So is he really winning right now?
Chrom is so cool. He is winning. Do you not see that it is even percents but not even stocks? A little bit less even percents
he's not an epic cool character.
He's an epic cool character in my heart. Look at Hudson out here with the heresy that is Chrom slander.
I mean,
Listen,
but if he
could be out here playing Roy, which is a top 10 character, but no, he's playing Chrom. Really good on recovering. Beta opting to just stay back from the Chrom, knowing that he could Chromicide at any time. He did have the stock lead, but not anymore, so maybe Beta won't be so afraid to start swinging at those Chrom recoveries and hopefully catch him off stage.
Beta could do the thing like how he died last game. He could get Fire Muffin off the stage, and then Fire Muffin will try and do something cool and die.
Maybe. I mean, you never know when it comes to the Weaver State. There's more Godo. It's being swatted right back. There's the back air to take. We are looking 2-1. There we go. He plays the banana boat Chrom skin. Is something that I noticed. That's something else that might power him up. He doesn't play the orange Chromsicle skin. Plays banana boat Chrom. We should just name every single Chrom skin after a dessert or food.
That's how Magic deck names used to be.
Really? List some Magic deck names for me.
Cheerios. Apparently Ponza is like a type of pizza, I guess.
All right.
What are some of the other ones? See, people don't have cool Magic names anymore. There's one
got
based
lame
after
ones.
The Rock, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I think I've heard of that one.
It's called The Rock.
Yeah. I'm telling you what, right now, Beta's getting absolutely rocked by these Chrom strings. You're seeing forward air, nair, forward air, and it does get Beta off stage, but Chrom can't do much. You're seeing some stray aerials on the offstage string, but there's no really like offstage shenanigans, you could say, because, like I said, that exploitable weakness of Chrom's, that recovery, is the one thing that DDD is good at when it comes to using his jumps, using his strong aerials. No, DDD doesn't have the movement speed, but when it's Chrom being hand-delivered on a silver platter straight to you with that up B, you gotta be able to abuse it. But who needs to when you can just forward smash the banana boat Chrom?
I think it was a really good read of Beta there, kind of guessing what Fire Muffin would do and punishing it, kind of how he would recover.
Oh boy.
Oh no, what does Chrom do with the Gordo on the ledge?
That's interesting. We might see some implications of that later. Kind of similar to the Ness Yo-Yo, right?
Yeah.
Just Gordo into the stage, and he just stays around. There's the forward air to take. It's going to be stock for stock. I don't know how much Fire Muffin wants that. Last game, he did win with 2 stocks, so that's proof that what we have here is definitely winnable for both of these players. But we do know how absolutely snowballing Beta's play is. You get hit with one thing, and you're hit with something else, one thing into another. So tricky with Gordo, but Fire Muffin has been swatting them so proficiently with his busted Crom aerials.
I'm surprised Beta didn't try and do something kind of stupid there to try and get the stock.
Quite interesting, I'll agree. You're just seeing some solid play. Beta can die from anything here. You got like jab forward smash, jab back air, jab a lot of things. You also just got so many raw moves coming out from Crom that'll kill. So Beta does have to play safe as he's going to want to keep the stock because sure, he's a stock ahead, but Crom can and will come back from that, especially when being piloted by Fire Muffin.
Beta's waiting. Misses.
Hammer. I got to check around the room, make sure something bad didn't happen with the whip hammer. All right, I think
Something bad did happen. Beta got stock.
Beta got another
But there
stock.
it is.
That is the set for Beta. We're going to be moving on to losers finals with Beta against Valiant. Very, very good. Now, let's see here. When coming back to the Beta Valiant, if I remember right, all right, looks like they are going to do some melee instead. I'm going to take a break from the commentary, refresh on the water. We will see you in a little bit, Weber State. Guy in Canada found the One Ring. I'm just gonna unmute us right here and now, guys. Guess what?
Valiant
Beta
left.
beat Valiant so fast. He 3-0'd Valiant so quickly, very fast.
They're actually banning.
They're doing stage bans, guys.
Will we just end up at PS2?
That'd be nuts.
Oh.
My man's bans PS2. That's what I'm talking about. I love people that ban PS2.
Dara bans PS2. I think when he does that, just so like he goes to a different stage.
I ban PS2. I am a PS2 banner out here.
Got
Not
some
banner
noisy-
like not banner like as an advertisement. Banner is like an I ban it.
Yeah.
Because do not think that I am advertising PS2 propaganda here. Is this the chance that Hudson joins as the third player and Edge's dreams come true? All right. Guys,
Yeah, I could probably beat Beta if you think about it.
yeah, we got Kofu on beta here, Brawler on DDD. Not to say yikes, but you
Beta
got
only
an
has to
uphill
win
battle.
6 games.
Yeah. One second, is there like a space? Why is Beta's name
Go
so
on.
much more forward than Kofu's? Do you not see that, like,
Watch this.
how
watch
Beta's
this.
moves forward? Wait. Oh.
They
but now,
both died. We were
now
distracted.
Kofu looks forward.
No,
wait,
it's
wait.
no, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay,
it's fine. It's fine.
Hey guys, how's it going here at Weaver State? I'm not losing my mind over
No, it's
Kofu.
fine.
Yeah, don't ignore that. This is losers finals.
No, this is Grand's finals.
This is
Because Valiant.
I am. One second, I can do it. 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 I promise. I promise. 5, 6, loser. Where's?
There you go. You did it.
I did
You
it.
got there.
I did it.
This game is so close, and I can't believe it.
I'm I'm blown away. And the fact that all of the oppression that comes from Kofu with the brawler, the second that you close the distance, Beta's just lost, right? The second that Kofu makes distance with any of his combo enders, DDD can start gordoing, start setting up some of his traps, but until he's out of the blender, there's like next to nothing that he can do. You can attempt to nair to break out of combos, but I don't think it's fast enough to get out of anything that Brawler has in store for Beta here.
Kofu's taking it serious now. He just took off his mask. He's unleashed. Beta's in trouble.
He's gamer leaning. He's wiping off the deodorant.
Oh, it gives him power.
Yeah. All right. Looks like it was a little bit of a percent lead in Beta's favor, and it looks like he's bringing it back that way. He's getting grabs, getting traps at the ledge. That Gordo doesn't hit Beta this time. We saw how much he was struggling with Gordo being hit back to him. Looks like that is going to be the first game for Beta.
I'm kind of surprised that went so well for Beta.
I am too. Ended it on the magic number as well. That's nuts. All right. Let's see where they go. Until then, I do have the stats from Ultimate Frame Data pulled up. Here's your pop quiz. Cue the Jeopardy music. Who has the highest airspeed in the game? It's Yoshi. Back into the game. Now that we have our match started up. Oh, it's on the different.
There you go. You done
There we
it.
go. I did it. I am so good at computering today. I'll have you know that later today, I'm going to be buying parts to build my computer. And
Ooh.
with how good at being in front of a computer I have been already today, I am just hyping myself up for that moment. Where I'm like, man, I cannot wait to press shift and the entire keyboard, just keyboard smash, and hope that I get the right stream setup thing. Much like how Beta is just throwing out some smash attacks and hoping that he gets the hit, because a forward smash will definitely kill, but Kofu sees straight through the facade. Catches the jump cat up with the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, as it is called here at Weber State, and gets a 3-stock lead coming from this first game, 3-2. We'll see how soon Beta can take that stock from Kofu. Being tricky with Gordo, being tricky with up tilts. That is going to take gaming.
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 Something that I'm noticing is Beta had such a hard time playing against people that were good at hitting back to Gordo. But all of me Brawler's options are so close that it's so risky to throw out something that'll hit the Gordo because sometimes it'll trade. Other times it might just hit you, much like it did right there on the Walmart flip jump. So Beta is able to throw out Gordo so much more comfortably. Doesn't change that, yes, a lot of the anti-Gordo shenanigans on DDD is going to do so well, but such a strong tool in DDD's kit is going to be so much better used here than if it were to be used against like the Crom that we saw that was just swatting them like flies.
I think it's really interesting. We saw Kofu try and like read jumps earlier against, I can't remember exactly what it was, where you jump up and do like the JoJo's punch.
The JoJo's punch.
And now it's actually working against Beta.
I mean, Beta big. I don't know how low JoJo's Bizarre Adventure hits, but it might catch multiple options depending on how high DDD jumps off of the ledge and how tall he is when he just does regular get up. So that might be why we're seeing so much of it hit. Either that or Kofu's good and he gets reads. I wouldn't be surprised if that's it. Good forward air off of the ledge to get back to stage. Beta does have to make a stock comeback. He has a full 118 to come back from. Looks like the jump flashing Mach Punch is going to take it though.
I think that's how Kofu got every single stock that game. I think he did that 3 times in a row.
Can we get a run back?
Here comes the Ice Climber Ditto.
Here comes the Mac Ditto, and they're just gonna like be each other's boxing partner. They're just gonna spar.
Wait, why don't they go to the Little Mac stage and play the Little Mac Ditto?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
F-tilt only Little Mac battle and make it a real boxing match. F-tilt only. No movement either. You're just gonna stand in place and you're gonna F-tilt. It does move you closer, so that's just exclusively
That's part of the skill. That's part of the skill.
All right, you're seeing Nair dash attack and up air strings coming from Kofu. Really good percent buildup, and Beta hasn't got a single percent to show for it. Looks like he is changing that though with up air planking at the ledge. Let's see if the Gordo gets him. Not this time around on the Walmart flip jump. He's going to continue to try to be tricky. He knows that that got him a little bit of mileage before, but Kofu just darting around all of the pressure that Beta is exuding in this game. We are seeing such a strong percent lead to start off. And they're
really
swinging
good
back
pick
to Gordo.
of Gordo.
Yeah. We got a full stock lead coming in Kofu's favor, but Beta gets a throw. Looks like the tech on platform, though, is going to stop the true combo that is the down throw forward air.
I think we are kind of seeing, like, Kofu's kind of figured out how to play around the Gordo, and when someone learns how to play around Gordo really well, DDD struggles a lot more.
Oh, yeah. So, sure, it's a lot harder as a brawler to do that workarounds, but that's not to stop Kofu from just being a better player and knowing what moves are good at swatting out Gordo, what moves are risky to swat out Gordo. Looks like back air is a pretty good bet, especially for those off-stage Gordos that Beta's going to swing. So, I'm curious to know how much of that's going to be in his favor. Coming up now, we're seeing another JoJo's Bizarre Adventure kill on the board.
Game is looking really hard for Beta to come back from.
I know, you got 3 stocks to 1. There's a smash attack, but even then doesn't kill Kofu. There's up air into some of the strong Mii Brawler strings, but looks like the tilt is going to swing and swat that Brawler away. Not enough to kill, though. The Brawler is living at 156, and when Gordo, or King DDD rather, just needs to kill the Brawler, I mean, that survivability is what's really winning this game for Kofu. He did get that stock, so now it's only 2 stocks that he's got to make back, but he has to do 2 stocks and a full 107, now 124% comeback.
136%.
136 to be exact. 0.1, might I add.
0.1, sorry.
Yep. But let's see if Beta can start that with a Gordo hit. He's dodging these burning drop kicks. Down throw, forward air. Platform's not going to get in the way this time around. There's the fly swatter. But it's not going to swat the elusive fly. That is Kofu with the Walmart flip jump.
The jump's so good for Kofu that, like, he's able to get into a position where Beta's like, oh, I can do this. And then it's just like, no, I'm behind you now with my kick.
Oh, yeah. We're seeing some more throw shenanigans trying to catch the platform tech, but tech in place is going to keep you away from that up air. There's up B. Doesn't land that landing hitbox, which is normally the one that kills. Down tilt. Looks like Beta is making the comeback on stocks, but he is at 167. The survivability that Kofu has had and got him this far in the game. Let's see if Beta has just as much of that skill in living at these high percents. Ugh. Not when you get forward throwed like that, Beta. Yeah. And it looks like 1K3 is heading out.
Goodbye.
Say bye, 1K3.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Gooby. We're looking 1-2 in terms of our grand finals. Beta's got to have a big comeback in order to get a reset and then take game after that as well. One more game in Kofu's favor, and that is the series. So
Beta only needs to win 5 games in a row. I believe.
Beta only got to win 5 games. He is built different, though.
If every game goes for 4 minutes, that's only like 20 minutes of games. Yeah.
Now listen, hear me out. If Beta plays Smash Bros, that means he's good at Smash Bros. Beta play Smash Bros. Game good. Beta win.
I agree.
Oh man. All right, back into the game at hand. We're trying to see some more down airs. They got so much mileage for Beta before, but we know how elusive Kofu is on his recoveries when it comes to using the soaring axe kick, using the Walmart flip jump, and like all of the tools that Mii Brawler has.
A much closer game than last so far.
That's true, and it looks like down tilt is going to take the first stock. Let's see how long Beta can hold on to that stock lead. He is at 125. That survivability is such a big factor in these games. He knew it was going to send him to the platform and opted to jump up and chase him with an option afterwards, but it's not going to shake the Kofu down smash, sending him into the blast zone. We are looking back at even percent, even stock. Looks like the percent is climbing for Kofu, though. Exactly what he wants to see. More down throw, forward air, trying to get some extra extensions with the up B, but just misses it.
Beta really struggling. Kofu's getting a pretty decent lead. I hear Parker talking about Melee, but we hate Melee.
We hate Melee here. Me and my homies hate Melee.
I don't need to hear any of that. I can talk to no respect, okay?
Here, listen, let's just say, hypothetically, something were to be on the internet at the Weber State and it isn't Melee. Does that mean that it is inherently cooler than Melee?
I hate
Sources
Melee.
say yes.
No,
Sources say yes.
it would be a no, sir.
That would be a no, sir. Tell me, Parker, being the TO here, when it comes to... We're just going to treat this as an interview real fast here, okay?
Okay.
When it comes to being the personalities, we got the commentators, we got the TO, and we got the very prevalent players like Kofu and Beta. Kofu doing really good, and yeah, and in the stock. Tell me, who has a little bit more power, would you say, when it comes to the convincing of the people? Not in just terms of
Who's the people's champion?
who's the people's champions here? Because I would say Beta, but I want to know what your opinion is on that.
I think we have a very good player base where everyone cheers for each other. But I mean, everybody always has their favorites or or the people that they just like to see win more, whether it be from their character or just the way they are as a person. I would say Beta is high up there on the list. Beta is a very cool guy. He's very cool. As
I
he
mean,
gets
did
the
you not
jet
see him use
hammer.
Jet Hammer? Let's go!
What a jet hammer to win, and this is going to a game 5. And
Now,
this is the first
now
set.
here's, you see, we opened this as a debate about Ultimate versus Melee. Tell me, does Melee have Jet Hammer?
No, because it doesn't have King Dedede.
I
So
close,
Melee, bad game.
Case closed.
Case closed. I rest my case.
Your Honor, Phoenix Wright,
Let's take it to the jury. to
L
vote.
plus ratio, plus no Jet Hammer in Melee, plus no Me Brawler. Your game is suffering without Me Brawler, I'm telling you that much.
I think Melee's doing just. Can't wait for Thug Finals. Winner will face Mites.
Oh, really?
I'm kidding. That's a joke. My
Okay,
Steve's
good,
suck.
good.
My Steve suck.
I mean, I mad respect all of the players that have bad and top tier characters in this. My worst character in the cast is Kazuya Mishima, and all I have to do is spend 15 minutes in the training room, and I have a tournament ready Kazuya. I choose not to out of, like, honor, dignity, sanctity even. We are seeing first stock coming from Beta. Very, very good. Let's see if he can get the reset. We are looking 2-2, sending Kofu out there, but looks like he's not able to capitalize. Kofu getting the reversal with the up B spike. Absolutely loves cheesing with that soaring axe kick down hit.
So close for Beta to like almost get another stock there.
I know, you did the chasing. That's like DDD's strength, but then Kofu just
Kofu
said...
just has such good recovery,
Nah.
and then he killed him.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it better. We're seeing up tilts, up airs. Kofu absolutely loves platforms and gets the chase down into the truck that is Me Brawler F Smash. Forward air dash attack to start off the percents. You're seeing more of those up shenanigans, looking like Mario in the way he's up tilt, up airing. But you got the big hammer coming from DDD. Back air swats it just out. In order to take this game, I think that DDD has to play patient, right? You have the big hammer, and you got to swat away the fly that's running all over you, you know? Me Brawler, so fast. And if you let that speed just overwhelm you, then, yeah, the game's not yours. But he's waiting out those options. We get the up smash out of shield to take the stock. Definitely doable for Beta, but he does have a 120% comeback to make right here. Looks like it starts off with some throw into aerials. Tries to throw out another Gordo. There's back air. It's not going to take it. DDD's a big boy. It's going to take more than that. How about a two-frame with the flashing Mach Punch? Phenomenal play from Kofu. Yes, it did. Did in fact two-frame. You heard it here first, Parker. Is there two-framing in Melee?
So anyways, Melee's a bad game. Kofu's the winner. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for
final
watching.
messages?
Melee bad.